Hello everybody, welcome into, when I find the thing I need to click, Corsairs of the Rift, Episode 2, Boxed and Loaded. Flying through space. Haha! Hello! We're back. It's another session of the not Dungeons and Dragons Sci-Fi Space campaign, Pirates. Cheers, Rayvon. I appreciate it. Also, hello, Durs. How are you today? How are you? And Lee, thank you. In fact, hang on. Where are we? Lee, thank you for that 69-month resub. I appreciate it, buddy.
Nice.
Nice. How are we all today?
Good.
See what you're trying to do, sir.
What was that?
Welcome us in.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to jump in on any weird or wonderful conversations you guys were having.
Yeah, you're not doing the thing you do every time.
But
Meow.
meow. Allow me to say we do indeed have new character art today. One that I've been excited to get up and running from a talented individual called Awan. But as for credits and bits and pieces, they will be at the very end for everyone. So we've got an ending scene this time. We have an ending scene.
What's that?
I know. Tell me about it.
I'm not going to worry about that for 4 more hours. It's fine.
So, episode 2. Boxed and Loaded. Once again, welcome in, everybody. And Echo, brief recap. What happened?
Space.
Apart from space.
Yeah.
The one place
we were.
capitalism can't reach, but carry on.
That's not true at all.
Well,
That's a damn dirty lie. You shut your whole mouth.
Tim Curry would say otherwise, but go on.
Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, anyway, so yeah, we were set off into space to meet our crew, and we stopped off, as always, doing a dodge deal. That was obviously going sideways. So we were the middleman, the drop off, the courier for a package, and obviously the package wasn't what it was supposed to be. Bullets abound. People got murdered. Kyoka whetted a knife on quite a few people, I believe.
It was only like 4. It's fine.
When you killed 2 guys in a single round, you stabbed one right in his fucking stupid head.
I just put them to sleep. Permanently.
In a warm bath.
Of their own blood.
Of their own blood.
So yeah, violence. That was then interrupted by the guards of said space station. And then, plot twist. I know you're going to be really going to be surprised by this chat.
Yeah.
Flashback several days to before said happenings. We're on the Starhawk, also known as the Shitehawk. I wouldn't say flying through space at that moment in time, more like just traveling through space.
Tumbling. At great
tumbling. Yeah, unguided through space, with very, very little working on the ship. A little bit of banter, and we got a call from, I guess, our patron of
employer, contractor.
Person we currently owe a shit ton of money to.
Now we do, don't we, Maisie?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm sure. So yeah, we got another job after fobbing him off for about half an hour. We got a job to pick up a crate And then we finally, luckily, after some fucking repairs made by Jax and Hyoka in the engine bay, managed to gracefully coast into the station and start to disembark the scrap bucket that is currently our ship, as it's perforated and almost not flyable.
Yeah,
I believe that's where we left it, right?
it is. You gathered your belongings and bits and pieces you thought you might need, made your way into the airlock, and that's where we cut it last week. Anything else anybody wishes to add, since we've got adverts in 2.5 minutes? Push it. We'll milk the intro as long as we can.
I just want to say that I was only there in a supervisory capacity and as a gopher. So I may or may not have lost some tools inside the engine. We're not going to talk about it. I think I got all of them. I'm not sure. I'm sure he'll let me know what I missed.
Forgot about that.
See, I don't. I may have done, but I won't now. Okay. In that case, sod the adverts, sod them. We'll dive in.
Fuck.
The 6 of you, 7, including Captain Vaskier, begin to ascend upwards from the airlock into what's basically a small lift. And as you feel gravity now pull you down, as well as the inertia of you moving upwards from this lift, you eventually reach, after hearing several loud clanks, hydraulic hissing, almost like a small observation platform above the dock. And will bring us into this scene. As this small elevator moves upwards before reaching this observation platform just above you all, you would see these giant mechanical clamps that are on the side of the Starhawk lower it down completely to the cargo decking below. There's a loud, echoey, clanging thud sound as the whole ship drops onto the pad, and you would see sparks now starting to hit the metal grates, along with what you assume to be either some form of plasma or other fuel leaks, just spilling light blue clouds of smog into the bay. Immediately, a couple of robots begin to swirl around the base of the Starhawk, spraying various foams and, you imagine, CO2 to try and douse any fires that would burst into life with the contact of oxygen in the station. You see ground crews also start to mingle around the edges, and you are all now, again, as the doors now open and you're on this observation platform looking down into docking bay 47 of Grindstone. Stood next to you, you would see a rather small looking individual, 4 arms, 3 fingers, pale mottled blue skin with oil streaks, big yellow hat, like one of the hard hats with the emblem of Mule Galactic Reprocessing on the top, and in his hand, or one of his hands, is a clipboard. This round face, 2 giant green luminous eyes look up at you all, and well, that's quite a sorry state that you brought her in, ain't it?
Who's their fault?
Yes?
You should see the other guy.
Anything you can't handle?
No, that's not that so much that, I don't need to see the other guy, I can smell him, can't I? And you just see these 2 black little nostrils flare uncomfortably wide. They go from like 3 millimeters in size to almost 4 centimeters. Just flares, these 2 black holes as his nostrils. Oh, God. Is that what he smells like in that ship? No, not you.
I don't know. Is that what this... Does it smell like that in the ship?
No, but just to be safe, maybe you should not do that in there.
Yeah. All right, well, and the alien begins to flick through the data pad for a moment. And no, I wasn't exactly expecting you this early. That's not the ship that should be docking here anytime soon. But, well, you're in here now, so... and he extends one of his hands towards you all. Usual fare, you know.
Crisp high five.
One eye blinks, followed by the other one. He looks at the hand, looks back at you, Echo, looks at the rest of the crew. The hand's still outstretched. Yeah. Docking fees, please. Either credit chips, or if you have to transfer, there will be a 15% surcharge on any credit transfers.
I was gonna nudge my foot and be like, you got any creds hidden under those boobs?
She starts searching. No.
She has to search?
Yeah,
She's got a
full
lot
packs
of things.
cigarettes under there.
She's got a lot of things in there. She don't know what all's stored in there.
Whiskey, cigarette.
This small 3-foot alien looks up at you, Hioka. Come on! Docking fees, please! Docking fees! Standard rate! 7,000 credits. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, I thought you said 7,000 credits.
It just tilts his head to the side and nods. Captain Vasquez stood at the back, just his faceplate's turned off. There's no display on his holographic helmet. He's just almost nonchalantly trying to just tilt his head and look around the interior of this observation platform above the dock.
We'll make sure it's wired. Yeah, we don't carry creds around like that.
Alright, well, I guess that's not a problem then. Just one minute. This little bluey alien waddles over to the windows of this observation platform, slides one of the glass panels to the side, and you just hear him go, "Alright, boy, lock it down, impound." And you begin to hear heavy grinding gears from atop the landing pad, and then you start to see this giant yellow painted claw start to descend from the ceiling, and like a bear pinning a piece of fish, like a salmon, to the shore, this giant claw just slams into the top of the shite hawk. There's grinding, crunching of metal as the suspension, the landing legs begin to buckle slightly as this giant claw just basically encases the top of the shite hawk. All right, impounded. Yeah, as soon as credits are wired, your impound will be lifted.
Even though we're here on a job for slobbing?
Oh, wait. He turns towards you, Maisie. His eyes go wide for a brief moment. He brings a finger to his mouth, licks some of the oil off. Slobbin? That Quen slobbin?
That's the one.
Oh. Oh, well, I guess everyone's going to be desperate at some point. He just looks, gives you a bit of a condescending and look.
How about you go ahead and charge Slob and Quen for our docking fees, and we'll go on about our business.
I mean, you can go wherever you want. The ship's impounded, so as soon as money comes through, we'll lift the old claw and. It is. He looks out the window again, sees the sparks and steam coming out from the hole in the cargo hold. Might actually want to give it some time for that fire to die down as well. You didn't have anything important in the cargo hold by any chance?
Well, where's the repair crew we called for?
Looks over his...
Listen, Slaven sent us here for a job. He may be a dick, but he's a dick with money. He said he'd cover our docking fees and repair our ship so we can do the job now. Why don't you do your job?
Oh, it's way above my pay grade. My job is to allocate spacing in... He flicks over the data pad once again. And it's at that moment you would hear a ping from his data pad. And in front of his eyes, this hologram would appear, and it seems to be writing. And it is your pass. The bureaucracy of Mule. Slow as always. And he glances over it. And oh, you're right. Raise the crane! Raise the claw! Once again, you hear this.
As the claw's lifted, I'm just going to cover Jax's eyes so you can't see the extra damage.
There's screeching, scraping, the whir of gears, and all of a sudden you just hear from down below, oh, that first claw's stuck! Oh, watch it! There's a horrific sound of metal twisting and bending. And for those who are looking, you would see that one of the claws has seized up and is just almost like someone keying your car's paintwork. He's just scraping over the side of the Starhawk. But eventually the claw lifts, gets back into the roof of the docking bay, and the Starhawk sits there, lonely, sad.
It'll buff out, surely.
Oh.
I'm gonna need a receipt, like an itemization of everything that you've done. With our docking fees and repairs.
And I trust that all of this will be repaired before we get back. Because I'd hate to have to talk to your manager.
The M word.
She's got full card on her.
I did.
She did. Sure. I mean, that sounds like intimidation to me.
That's what I was going for.
Let's go with roll me an intimidation check,
Old.
please. Go on.
Raging Jax has sent a little drone to sit on Maze's shoulder. And we'll have a little amplifiability on that.
Oh, what did that do?
It's guidance.
You can add a D4 to one ability check. Yeah, sure, I'll add it.
Oh, I forgot. So, wait, hang on. D4?
Yep, just a D4. For a total of 15.
That's 15, yeah.
The dock manager looks at you, Maisie, or looks up at you, and you're short, but he's shorter, sees this drone hovering over your shoulder, glowing red like it's charging up a beam. He's like, yeah, don't you worry, your fluorescent little glowy-eyed purple-haired head, it will be as new. It will be as new. I will make sure the repair team, I will personally make sure the repair teams see to it. Yeah.
Does he have a name tag or like a badge number on his uniform?
He's got a badge number. 741.
So she kind of straightens up a little bit and says, thank you, 741.
It's Glarby. Glarby.
Nobody asked your name.
He seems really offended being called by his employee ID. All right.
In space, everyone's a number.
Yeah. So yeah, with that, the ship looking even more worse for wear than when you landed it. From behind Globby, you would see a door that opens up to a catwalk, stairs that lead down into the actual hangar bay itself. Below you, you would again start to see some of the drones still putting out a few of the fires and electrical sparks, just trying to douse it in like a hardened foam to make it safe for the more organic engineers to begin work. What do you all do?
Can we get out of this like little holding area coming?
Absolutely, yeah. You walk through the door, down onto the catwalk, and then down into the bay to get out of, and then from there you got the doors that lead into Grindstone itself. Is there anything else we should do in the docking bay before you depart?
Can we? What's it look like? Like, what's our spacecraft look like compared to other spacecrafts there?
So, the way the current docks are, because you were allocated one of the outside docking areas, rather than them being immensely huge hangars that have got multiple craft, these are more built for individual ships. So imagine it something along the lines of, I would say, 300, 400 meters in length, 200 or so meters high. It's very loud. It's got this horrific smell of rusted metal and the ionized ozone smell that you would get from the various thrusters of ships coming and going. But for all intents and purposes, this is a secure hangar. It's just built for one ship. There aren't any others further down the way. And these sort of hangars, these docking bays, this is typical for the outer side crust of Grindstone Station. The big holding areas are typically in the centre. In fact, if we go quickly back to this, we shall get rid of that. So yeah, typically the bigger ships will pop in to the central core of Grindstone, and then on the outer areas, this is where you would have the singular docking bays that you've been assigned. Make sense?
Mm-hmm. And only one way in and one way out, type thing.
Yeah, one way in, one way out. The big blast doors behind you would be the entrance and exit for the ship, and in front of you there would also be a large cargo bulkhead that would allow you exit. So yeah, in other words, if something did happen in here, if there was a breach into space, for example, yes, there is only one door that separates you from the void. You get the impression it's not exactly the best way of doing things, but it's Grindstone, it's cutting corners.
Something I had.
Okay. And Echo's going to be like, so where are we going? We want somewhere fun? What are we going to do? Do you want to go get the crate first?
The box will keep for a few days. Let's go stretch our legs a bit. Been on the ship too long.
All right, lead on, Durgo. Lead on.
Yep, Dirigo's just going to go and try to browse for just like a grunge, basically a grunge bar.
Excellent. Well, that kind of takes the words out of my mouth as to one of the places that I was hoping to introduce you all to. I would probably say that the main haunt that you guys frequent would no doubt also be the place that Slaben himself has his office. It's a little place called the Nova Cantina. Getting there, though, is a process. And whilst I drop the music down just a touch because it's blowing my eardrums out. Grindstone itself, so you depart the docking bay through the large cargo doors that lead out into half mix of corridor, half of train station. A multitude of maglev trains pass by, each one loaded with cargo bound for either one of the cargo depots or perhaps another hangar or warehouses further in. Where are we going?
So,
what's going on?
As they've left the docking bay and 741 is no longer in earshot, Maisie will be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that worked, guys! Oh my god!"
I mean, we haven't been caught yet, right?
I'll be fine. This works all the time on PS.
What I want to know is what else you got in those, sweater puppies of yours.
Are you talking about mine?
You're not talking
Yes.
about Maisie.
Yes.
I mean, you name it. I can kind of check and see what I got in here. I just occasionally, if I feel like I need something later, I'll kind of store it. And then it all just winds up down in the bottom.
Is this like a Mary Poppins situation?
Yeah,
Cleavage
very
of
much
holding.
so. Just wait.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Boobs of holding, is that what you just said?
The boobs of holding.
It's where we find out
To the bar!
that Mefet's not actually stacked, it's just full of stuff.
Yeah, there's not actual boobs in there.
Oh dear. So, Grindstone Station. We'll talk a little bit about this as you begin to meander your way through it. It's not a station in the typical sense where it was built by various corporations and or towed into orbit. Obviously, as has been mentioned, it is a super asteroid that's been carved out by a company called Maltex initially, and then when they'd got all of the useful bits and pieces out of it, another company called Mule came in and bought it out. As for Grindstone itself now, it's almost like a honeycomb of caverns, tunnels, caves, just crisscrossing all within the interior, apart from the central large cargo docks that run through the core of the asteroid itself. Gravity tends to fluctuate depending where you are in Grindstone. For example, some corridors that are well used and well maintained will have just perfect gravity for you to move through. Other times, especially in the more outer areas, there may be times where the gravitonium generators fail or are on the fritz. So again, there's times you're walking normally, other times you're not, floating almost. There's always the sound of distant machinery, be it grinding or the rhythmic thumping of atmospheric processes that travel through its menagerie of vents that, again, spiderweb through this entire massive construct. As for lights, it's pretty well lit throughout, typically in blues and reds with the usual yellows that you'll find Mule loves. If it's painted yellow, there's a 99.9% chance it's Mule owned. As for that, things that you would hear, no doubt, on your way through Grindstone would be just a constant stream of announcements in easily half a dozen or more languages. The annoying thing is, it's not just that these announcements are on repeat, it's things such as current atmosphere levels, pollution levels, any delays on cargo or trains, any structural integrity breaches, things like that. They'd just constantly be on repeat. But the most annoying thing is for anybody who has a data brace, you would also get pinged every single message. So whenever you looked at your data brace, you would just have alert, 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 breach in sector such and such, which may be the entire opposite end of the station to you, but it's constant spam mail.
Maisie,
What?
fix it.
Oh, sure. So Maisie will hold up one of her wrists in her hand, and a hollow screen will pop out, and she'll start pressing buttons.
Okay. What's the intent of pressing buttons? To stop the spam of alert messages
Stop
across
us,
everyone?
Samuel.
I'm sorry, you both spoke at the same time.
Is the plan to basically stop the continual spam of alerts from Grindstone?
No, not at all.
What?
Everyone will slowly start hearing lo-fi hip-hop getting piped into their earpieces.
I respect the lack of explanation. I'm here for it.
Yeah. So there's a moment where you all expect the alerts to cease, but they don't. Instead, this chill bop begins to play in your earpiece.
Sigh dramatically and then start dancing.
From behind you, as you've been trawling through the various corridors, no doubt hopping on one of the packed commuter maglev trains that run through Grindstone. Captain Vasquez has been with you, but it's now that as soon as this lo-fi music is piped into his helmet, his face reboots almost. The holographic display comes up. Sorry about that. Where are we?
We're on the station, right?
Yes. What happened back? You know what? I don't really need to know. Ship's fine though, yes? And he'll look over towards Jax, and one of the holographic eyebrows will raise in question.
Well, it's it might have a few more gouges than it had before, but it's still a ship.
It's still a ship. Right. Well, and he claps two hands together. Where are we off to now? They overheard something about a bar, cantina, Nova's, Slarbin.
Might as well. You know, can't stay on the ship all the time.
No. Well, if you're all going to Nova and to see Master Quen, how about I will meet you all there? Yes, I've got a few errands that I need to run since we're station side. And it's in that moment the maglev train comes to a stop on another station, and you would see that this stop is the Warrens. The Warrens being part of the habitation block. It's mostly, glancing out of the open door, you would see what appears to be pods stacked together, easily 40, 50 pods high, and it seems to go on for a couple of kilometers. It's almost the slums. It's where the vast majority of the station workers live. And it does have a bit of a budding black market scene. So I'll get off, and as he's saying this, he's already stepping off the train. Here, I'll see you all either at. We'll be in touch. We'll be in touch.
Get us something nice.
What do you want?
Surprise us.
The door shuts. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Never mind. Train just immediately shoots off down the track. Let's bring this up just as a bit more of a thematic look as to what Grindstone may look like inside. Whizzing through, you would see a lot of it again is this rusted, dirty metal interior. Constant machinery is in effect. A lot of it though does seem to be atmospheric processing, sucking in whatever atmosphere is currently in there, adding various elements to it and pumping it back out into this horrific, unpleasant smelling mist that is breathable for 90% of the inhabitants, but at the same time it isn't pleasant. Eventually though, this train stops at what the announcer calls the Market Concourse, and this is your destination. This is where the Nova Cantina is situated. As the doors open, several people push past you to get off, and in front of you there are easily a small crowd trying to get on.
Oh shit, isn't this our stop?
Gonna try to bowl out through this because it's probably gonna be like swimming against the tide here.
You've just nailed it in one. Roll me in athletics, if you would be so kind, Dirigo. Whilst Dirigo's taking the lead and barging through this oncoming swarm of people, what are the rest of you up to? We'll get back to you in a minute.
I'm gonna blare a warning from my built-in speaker.
Alright.
Just like a clear the concourse. This is an emergency clearing. Clear the concourse.
Hyoka, what are you doing? You just witness Dirigo push forward into a sea of people and disappear. Speaker blares loud next to you of clear the concourse, emergency, clear the concourse, emergency. What are you doing?
I feel like Hyoka's... I'm going to follow after Dirigo.
Okay.
And, because I could smell where he went. Despite the reek of this fucking station, I can at least recognize where everybody else is at within certain proximity. So I'm going to follow into the... direction of the bar.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming it's got, decorative lighting and all of the things that are like, hey, come spend your money here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay. So you're trying to follow Dirigo. Roll me a perception check, if you'd be so kind. So this is just in the moment where you exit the train. This is as this swarm of people begin to wash over you all. You know where he is. We'll get back to you in a minute with the result for that. Maisie, you're up next. What are you up to?
I am, Maisie is young and impressionable.
No.
So she is in a crowd of people. She is going to try and run a program.
Okay.
I think this might be a hacking situation.
Yeah. All right, excellent. I will do that against a civilian. Yep.
And she's just going to try and skim credits off of, I I can only choose one target.
No.
She'll randomly
I'm
just
gonna,
pick.
I'm gonna let you just pick as you go, because this is a situation where there's a lot of people. You can start whizzing through. So yeah, go for it. Carry on. But just rather than one person, I'm going to say you can quickly do it from a few different people as you're going by.
Yeah, so she's gonna try and follow Hyoka, but at the same time, she's got like a pad, one of her hollow pads under her cloak, like just running this program to like just skim like a few, like a hardly noticeable amount to just
Okay. Let's say you pass 50 or so people who are accessible. Run me 5d10. Whilst you're doing that, Jax, is anything you wish to add on to this? Anything you wish to do as you're getting off the train into this crowd of peeps?
Yeah, I'm just gonna avoid the crowd totally by scuttling up the wall and going across the ceiling.
Awesome. As you're on the ceiling, Jax, there's a couple of other, maybe like 2 or 3 other aliens who can do the same. One's walking with his 2 feet, but like frog feet on the ceiling. As he walks past you as you're scuttling, he just gives you a gentle nodding greeting. There's another like amorphous blob-looking alien who just makes this garbled, amused noise. Like great minds think alike.
Look at the peasants down there.
Excellent. Last but not least, Mafet, anything else, anything particular you wish to do is... in fact, I'm going to ask you first to...
What's the crowd?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check. Yes.
Oh, no.
Waste those crits. Waste them. Not so much. The crowd is pretty much... The general emotion that seems to perpetuate through here is... fast-paced, need to get somewhere, I've got to do work time, scheduling, it's shit, I'm late. Just this anxiety of work from most people. It seems that those getting on the train, and the general atmosphere throughout Grindstone is just that of rush, 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 work, work, work. You can, if you don't wish to be anxious though, you can choose to switch and focus more on a couple of the individuals you see who seem to be enjoying life a bit more. One is this purple-skinned individual, suckers for feet, who's walking on the ceiling, and you, as you see this individual, Jax just scoots past him. But he seems to be having a whale of a time, almost looking down at the people below, trying to cram to this train with amusement or superiority.
I think she's going to go with the kind of the anxious, and kind of they're a little bit irritable because they're trying to get to places. So as she's like bumping into people, she's of course smoking and is blowing smoke in their face and saying, "Move." And at one point she's going to cast telekinetic studies where she shoves one creature that you see within 10 feet or 30 feet, I think it is. And like, so she's doing it from a distance to just like
pushing into each
shoving them into each other. Yeah.
Oh. It doesn't take long before one of these telekinetic shoves pushes the wrong person into the right person, and a brawl starts. This brawl, you all walk past it. In fact, what I'm going to do before I describe that, Hyoka, since you went after... Oh, Heyoka, sorry. Since you went after Dirigo, with his athletics check, Dirigo, what situation did you get yourself in? And once you've said that, Hyoka, how do you get him out of it?
Oh. Dirigo has trying to push through this. He's kind of small. He's only 4 feet tall, so he's pushing through, and he basically ends up getting caught on these people who are trying to push their way in, and they're just carrying him back towards the train with them. Not intentionally, it's a few of them that look like they're They might even be traveling together, and they're just trying to get back through, and they don't even really notice that this is happening because they're all just kind of have their head down. They've got their satchels up, and they're plowing back towards the train. So he's just there, kind of along for the ride, trying to get his feet back on the ground and unable to.
Heyoka, you see this? Heyoka, you see this? What do you
do? With like a toothy grin of recognition. Oh, I found him. I'm going to like try and like quickly use my arm to like scoop and pull him out of the fray and just like set him back down with where he should be standing and able to lead the way, because I don't know where I'm going except for the lights.
There's a few aliens who cower away at your predatory form. They scuttle toward the train, and as you plop Dirigo to the ground, the journey continues. Throughout this journey through the market concourse, Maisie, you managed to secure not a great amount, but 24 credits skimmed from various individuals. It's enough for a couple of drinks, for food, but as you said, since you were just taking a little bit, that's all you managed to transfer over without.
That's all she wants.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Market Concourse itself is a circular atrium. It's very close to the larger cargo docks in the central hole of Grindstone Station. This is the place where most of the merchants, if you could call them merchants, fencers probably is the better word, they sell gear. And with it being a trading hub of the Vason system, you can get anything from ship plating, various foods, whether they are the legit item or just some, another product with fancy packaging, basically fake food or other products. There's various other things such as clinics that offer augmentations, which a lot of the Solari take. You do notice that out of most galactic inhabitants, it's the Solari who seem to be a little bit more enhanced with augmetics. Why? Maybe because Solari are weak and they need metal and robotics to make them feel strong, but and of course the last thing here in Market Concourse would be a multitude of entertainment shops, vendors, and establishments. There would be a few patrols from the mule security teams. These are easily recognizable in their blue uniforms, blue helmets, but mule security, they're not here to keep the peace. They are typically here in the Market Concourse just checking for unpaid licenses, and you would no doubt see that one or two street vendors are pulled up by the mule security, asked to provide their license, and if they don't have one, and some don't, subsequently given re-education, curbside re-education would no doubt be the best way to describe it. In a nutshell though, Market Concourse is the prime location if you need gear, guns, you name it, you can probably get it here. But we're not here for shopping at this moment in time, we're here for the Nova Cantina. It's not hard to find. Just off of one of the main roadways into Market Concourse is a large red sign that just says Nova. A couple of lights flash, and there is a hologram of this lithe, feminine alien dancing a somewhat seductive, not erotic, but a seductive dance.
I don't get it. He's just gesturing at the seductive dancing hologram. He's like, I don't get it.
Some species find it attractive.
It's just eye candy for all the hard-working types in here that are trying to blow off some steam.
Right. Okay. Organics are weird.
It's the
You're
one
not
dance
wrong.
from the Blizzard games.
If anyone's ever played a night elf in World of Warcraft, you'll know what I mean.
Ah.
Such a degenerate.
I mean, we'll see in a minute.
You know, going to the cantina was the idea, but honestly, despite what the captain was thinking, I wasn't thinking we were going to go talk to Slarben at all. So Diego's just going to go towards the bar, and like obviously this person's dancing and the music might be a little off, so he's just going to go try to plow up to the bar and get himself a stool so he can get up and get him.
In that case,
order a
then,
drink.
let's bring us over to here, shall we? Welcome to the Nova Cantina. Outside this big red flashing Nova hologram, you step through a door into... the atmosphere here seems to change completely. That rather than the noisy, shouting, continuous clanging of machinery and announcements outside, as you step into Nova, atmosphere quietens down. Sweet smell in the air, and it's quiet with just a low, almost drone-like music track playing in the background. And it's quiet, very quiet. Not many people at all, with the exception of, as you see Echo step forward, two little cleaner bots. One that's in the process of bending down, and you see in front of it, it's got these two giant grinding rollers. Bits of paper on the floor are sucked into this roller and then shot out the back end like excrement, where another small bot sat there with this bucket on top of it, just collecting this spray of trash. You've been here before, or at least some of you may have. You know that this is a Grabby and Grubby, the two autonomous cleaning bots of the establishment. But as for the Nova Cantina itself, it's quiet. There's not many patrons whatsoever. Stepping through the door, you can only really see a table of a couple at the opposite the bar, but do what you need to do, folks.
Maisie will kill the lo-fi hip hop playing in their earpieces.
Well, my foundry is not loading right now, so I
Give it a refresh.
just close the browser, hop back in.
Yeah, okay.
While he's doing that,
Go on.
I'm fucking with Grabby and Grubby.
Roll me a...
I'm feeding
Okay.
feeding the grinder one and watching it shoot shit out.
Yeah. You put something in front of the grinding mouths of Grabby, and no matter what you put in, it gets chewed up and spat out the back end.
Okay, I'm gonna just continually feed it bigger and bigger things.
Nothing stops it.
Okay.
Regardless of what you stick in, it devours it. Mafet, you've moved to the bar. Hyoka, what are you up to?
I'm just kind of glancing around the joint. I'm smelling weird things everywhere, and I'm just trying to identify what it is. Like, okay, alcohol, I get it. Smell in the bar. Some weird unidentifiable stink from the restrooms. Just kind of checking things out.
Yeah, one thing about Nova is that there seems to be this constant purple haze in the air that occasionally, when it catches the light, it seems to almost be like sparkles, And this is from what's in effect hookah pipes on every single table. This is kind of why Nova's a well-known chill lounge is purely due to the fact that it is a quiet bar, but also one that workers and other individuals come to smoke and relax, chill. The proprietress behind the bar, a individual by the name of Nexi Nox Nova. The locals call her NNN for short, but that's not told to her face. Well, as for smells, there is a probably the most overpowering scent you would have in here, Heyoka, would be this sweet, almost somewhat spicy but earthy smell from this purple veil. That's the most popular additive added to these smoke pipes.
Some kind of relaxant / pheromone.
Absolutely.
To get people worked up. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Rather than worked up, it's more to just chill and switch off from the constant hustle, bustle, the stress of living in this corporate dystopian station. Because it's all about quotas, it's all about timesheets, productivity. And this place is almost an escape from that. Any questions or anything anyone wishes to do since you've all had a quick explore around Nova?
Maisie is gonna park in I'm assuming this is like a bank of seats that are all like facing each other. She's just gonna post up there and chill.
Okay.
She doesn't exactly know what they're here to do. So she's just pops up her 3 holopads again and starts scrolling through social media.
Okay. Yoko the same. So it looks like we have Mafet and Derigo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if it's just Mafet up there, then Derigo's going to come over here, and we know this person, so Nexi, you look great today, like you caught yourself as you fell out of bed.
This silver-skinned woman looks towards you, rolls her eyes. Well, I thought you'd say that, but good to see you again. How are you all? Anything troubling? Any problems as of late?
No, all sunshine and rainbows, like always.
And Dirigo is going to take some credits out for a drink, just eyeball the shelf behind, and let me get a glass of that. And he's going to point towards something that looks like it's strong.
Yeah. Do you really? Let me... No. She takes the small... In fact, that's a point. Actual cash in this... for things like small change. Players, what do we think it looks like?
Honestly, what I have in my mind is like for the actual tokens, I have the idea of like little chits that are machined, and they're different. They're color coded, and so they're not actually like different material, because like any actual valuable material is used in anything else, but they're color coded, and they have like RFC chips in them to validate what they are, so that that's how they detect counterfeits. And they're the edges are like slightly hooked, so you can actually like clip them onto something, so you can keep a chain of them, or if you really want to, or you can keep in a bag. But they're not really convenient to hold on to a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you're supposed to generally just do everything digitally.
Yep.
But I could probably put something together.
No? Perfect. So for the rest of you, I hope you were listening. That's what small change credit chits are going forward. Nexi takes...
And now we know.
Now we know. Nexi takes some of these chits, slides them under the counter, goes towards the bottle you pointed at and just picks something completely different. What about you, Mafet? Anything of interest? Some of the same?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe a couple of bottles. I'll go bring them to the group. Sure wish Maisie was over here with all of her hands, but I guess I can do it.
Bottles? What the... And she thumbs over her shoulder to the top shelf, or then just motions a hand down under the counter for the, the lower quality.
Whatever is left over with that we can afford with what Dorigo's gave you.
So she puts this rather nice looking bottle of it seems to be, as Dorigo mentioned, sunset rainbows or sunshine and rainbows, a bottle that seems to glow through blues, greens, pinks, oranges. Place it in front of him and then takes a couple of cups and just squirts in what you know to be goose. Goose being a non-alcoholic substance that is drinkable. And she just puts these these 5 goose cups on the counter.
Mafet's gonna yell, Maisie! Maisie!
Yeah, and she'll just hop up and run over.
Make yourself useful.
Now, Maisie is used to this from Mafet. Because I think she resents the fact that Maisie has extra arms instead of extra boob. So she'll just pick up all the cups and just blow Mafet a kiss with her free hand and then walk them all over to the table.
So, and I see you brought the tin boy with you. Echo? Hi, sweetheart.
What? And he just walks on because he doesn't know how to respond to it.
Mafet just walks off, doesn't even say thank you, and just is letting Dorigo just kind of do that whole interaction.
Seems like his circuitry's a bit fried.
I'm surprised you managed to get such an advanced model compared to, and she motions towards Grubby and Grabby, the 2 little tick-like creatures in the corner that are scrapping the remnants of whatever was there last night.
Oh yeah, it was a steal.
So useful. Anyway, everything all right? You're not here to see the waste of space around the corner, are you?
Not today. We already know what we have. We already know what we're doing for work for him. Just here for a bit of leisure.
Leisure? Well, and she leans on the counter, rests a chin on her hand. If there's anything else that can assist, then you just let me know.
Will do. And Dirigo's going to hop down from the stool, which is probably as high as he is tall almost, and he had to climb up onto it, so he's going to just plop down and walk over towards everyone. He's going to just sit over here with his guitar and his goose.
All right.
and he's going to take a sip of that, sit down, and there's not really a stage or anything he can get on here besides like a table, and that's not really. So he's just gonna start playing his guitar right here.
Yeah, okay. You say the Gravatar begin to play. I'm going to ask for a roll for that. Whilst you're doing that, it seems like Echo's doing something.
Yeah, I sat at the wrong table. Because I was like, I'm going to sit down and look around this.
Echo.
Oh, guys.
Echo.
Ha! What?
Over here.
Oh.
Wrong table.
Not you. Calm down. You know Solari eat you guys, right?
What? As this swine-looking individual turns around, puts his arm over the back of the chair and just glares daggers at you as you step round the divider.
The talking pig back there.
Big, you say?
Yeah, big, juicy, massive head. Like, massive head.
Would you say it was porky? And Maisie starts silent laughing at her own joke.
It's kind of rough. Porky's not a shit. What are you laughing at? Maisie!
Porky is another word for fat.
Oh. I'm gonna stand on the bench, look over and go, yeah, he's proper fat. Like, fat as fuck. I'm gonna sit down.
He seems to be sizzling right now, guys.
Oh, that's a good one.
No, I'm
fuck did you just say? As
told you,
the Gravatar was playing, it got his attention anyway, and it didn't sound like you were trying to. You didn't sound like you were trying to keep this conversation on the lowdown.
Fuck.
Barreling around the corner, you see this jacked up, pig-looking individual, and he just pulls two knives from his belt, points one towards Echo. The fuck is that?
What are you gonna do? Stop me?
He said you're fat as fuck. You got ham in your ears?
From behind him, this bird-like creature just pops his head around like, boss, Razor, this is Razor. He's gonna tear you into scrap, and you little, and he'll look towards you, Dirigo, and just pull out, and it appears to be a shitty little ballistic pistol, single round loaded at a time, almost like you could almost consider it a bolt action pistol.
Like a zip gun, kind of.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh no, we're trembling. The Baconator's angry at us.
Fucking
Oh shit, is that his name?
You all wanna die! You just hear from behind you all at the bar next seat just shouts, "If you break anything, you buy it, remember?"
The tables that are here, are they
Not breakable, they're metal.
Are they in the ground? Like, are they
Yes.
anchored to the ground?
Absolutely, yeah. All of the tables are anchored to the platform below, as are the benches. At least the parts where you're sat at. The benches where Heoka, Mefet, Maisie, and Echo were sat at, they too are bolted to the ground, but they're a little bit more luxurious, a bit more padded. So the only thing that's probably easily maneuverable would be the smoke pipes on the tables.
All right.
Where's Jax?
I'm gonna look on the ceiling.
I think he was infatuated with those robots.
I would probably say at this point, I'm gonna go on, Jax. Are you good, or is Jax?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yep.
Just know if you were needing to take a step away.
No, I'm good for a bit more.
All right. Is there anything you're doing at the moment?
I'm just still scuttling around on the ceiling, keeping out of people's ways because I don't like humans. Well, humanoid.
Yeah.
People that walk across the ground. You know what I mean.
Bipedals.
In that case, I shall put you there then and say that you are currently 10 feet in the air. Jax, you're watching this situation play out. The Razor, this big lackey, turns towards you. There we go. Are you? Shut that thing up. Shut it up. You shit. Now go on. Who else said that? And it seems to be stumbling over his words for a moment, but he does step up onto the table.
I imagine your doctor probably did.
Now, this is a situation.
He's brought a chicken, and is that a Solari?
Where's the cow? Hey, McDonald. You better get him under control if you want to keep your farm together.
You just see this guy gets this annoyed expression crosses his face as he leans from behind the back of Razor. Like, how do you know of Baghdad? What? Seems to just play this over and over, getting even more annoyed that you seem to know more about Solari culture than he does. As for the chicken guy, he's now just waving this pistol in the air, going, "Hurrah! I'll take you all on then if that's it. Hey, go on, start something. I dare you to start something, and Razor here is gonna skin you all alive. Yeah, it's gonna skin you all alive."
Maisie is holding up two hands, and like her wristbands have like expanded, and she's like recording what's happening here. And she just calls out like, "Hey, give me your name for posterity."
What do you want us to tell Colonel Sanders?
He was gonna... Go on, boss! Go on! Fucking do him! And this chicken-like creature just points a long finger towards you, Dirigo. And with a loud snort, I'm going to have to rename him because we've got a name, Ray Zor. Yeah, he's going to just lunge over the tables towards you, Dirigo.
Okay. Well.
He's going to go straight in, and you just see... Oh, my God. You see... As he steps on the ledge of the bench, his trotter slips, and he falls forward. What do you do?
Well, he falls down.
He's currently in the process of slipping into that gap.
Gonna just take the gravitar, because it's made of metal.
Yeah.
And he's kind of impulsive. He's not really thinking through. The pig falls. He's going to spin this around. Let me turn it up for you. And he's going to just try to
bushwhacked this chicken with the gravitar like a maul, just as hard as he possibly can, standing on his seat.
All right. Yeah, go for it. Roll. I would say roll on a. Do you have? Is the question. You don't. Bear with me. Let me add something to. There you go. Roll close combat with advantage. You've got it in your inventory. Meanwhile, as you swing out with the gravitar, Razor, the pig-looking guy, just slams into the ground. Drops prone. Oh my god! as he.
Oh. Yeah, still not great.
Oh, okay, but at least it's not a crit
Monkey
fail.
shit fight in the zoo.
Oh my god.
Just as you swing out with the gravitar, there we go. The immense bulk of Razor slams into the bench, and whilst it's bolted down and should be secure, there's a brief moment where you are knocked back off of the table towards the floor. You keep your footing, but there's the sound of a bolt snapping somewhere. The rest of you, whilst you see this occur, Maisie, Mafet, Heoka, Echo, anything you four wish to do as you see this shit fight, this event occur in front of you.
When the pig fell, I'll say that Mafet telepathically linked to the pig while everybody was laughing when it fell, and she was laughing in his head. And but she's gonna, now that the chicken is visible, she's just gonna cast despair on the chicken.
Oh my god. Okay. And yeah. What does this look like? It's not so much a casting of this is not a spell, this is not magic. This is you changing either how the imbalances in his mind, or in fact, what is it? How does this look? How does your powers manifest?
Well, it says right here that she assaults his mind. She's staring deep into his eyeballs, and is just kind of forcing kind of a different emotion where he felt confident about his little pig leader, and now he's not so confident, and to the point where he's nervous and he's plucking off the feathers that he now has. And is very nervous and thinking that they're gonna lose now.
You would all just see for a moment this chicken-looking fucker just start shaking, quivering. His eyes suddenly go wide, and clenching his legs together, he immediately begins to bolt towards the door. Maisie, Echo, Heoka, anything from you as you just watch pig on floor, chicken running?
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
No.
You just ran from me. Are you kidding me? Every instinct in my body is oh!
I've got to chase it.
Just, are you kidding me right now? Okay. Bear with me. So with this, I need. Okay, so to click on my enemy,
hover over it, press
click.
T. Hover over it and press T to target.
Beauty. Okay, so that's that. And honestly, I feel like I'm feeling kind of slashy, I guess. The overall vibe. We'll go with one of these numbers.
All right, absolutely.
I can't. Yeah, that didn't work well.
I am actually going to give you advantage though, same as I did with the with Dirigo just for this is a narrative combat, just an entertaining thing. And again, this chicken's running away from you. That'll do. This chicken's running away from you. All right. What's this look like? Click on damage as well if you want to.
Yeah. I'm just looking at some of my other options to play around with this bonus. So, basically, I kind of dexterously jump over the fallen pig. I may have used him as a launching pad to further my story across the bar. And just swipe at the back of this chicken's back of their hamstring to try and get them to stop moving.
Stop, they do. You just you swing out, and immediately this anxious lackey just drops forward into the metal plating below. Carry on.
Cheekily, I will say, don't bring a gun to a knife fight.
No! Bro, leave me alone! Get away from me! Whilst that's going on, Maisie, Echo.
Maisie has been recording the whole time.
Okay,
so she's still going to keep doing that, not engaging.
Okay, Echo.
Echo is gonna come up to him and do the old, the Queensbury rules box, and he's like, "All right, stick him up."
Yeah. But I'm still trying to figure out how you know my name is Mac. MacDonald, who are you? Can you just get your robot away from me? I mean, how do you know? And he's currently just in the process of pointing towards Dirigo. Ignores you, Echo, as you come in with this.
I feel insulted and I'll just poke him in the eye.
Do you want... you don't have close combat either, so let me just put it in just for... the sake of it. There you are. Boom. Poke... Yep, you poke him straight in the eye. And as he's ignoring you, looking and pointing towards Dirigo, just all of a sudden this metal finger just... where's blinded? Boom! He clutches his eye, stumbles back. What the fuck are you doing? Anything further from you, Echo?
No, I'm going to wait for him to get his composure to poke him in the other eye.
From your position on the ceiling, Jax, watching this shit show of scrot bags and idiots below make a fool of themselves in front of the party, is anything you do from your position on the roof looking down?
Well, there's this chicken that's running away, so I'm just going to scuttle across the roof.
Yeah.
Well,
and I'm just going to
running. Wink.
And I'm going to swing my wrench down and just try and bang him on the head with it.
As his legs are cut and he starts falling forward, the wrench swings down from the ceiling. Ten's enough.
Cool.
Bonk. He's falling forward. And the wrench then swings and hits him in the head, knocking him back. What's this look like? You don't have to kill them,
he's just not expecting it. It comes down like a pendulum and just donks him in the forehead and puts him to sleep.
Bing! In front of you, Hioki.
All he hears from above him is shush, 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 shush.
Yeah, Hioki, as you're in pursuit, cut away, and then this loud clunk. The body then, it almost looks, as it's falling forward, wrench to the face, almost like a 360 spin mid-air before just collapsing to the ground in front of you. arms, legs spread out. Pig Boy, Razor, is going to scooch his way over and, in a fit of rage, slash out with his 2 knives towards Dirigo. Dirigo, you just see that there's a moment where his arse is stuck just beneath the bench as he's just jabbing away, trying to stab at you. He's big guy, you're short, you're close. He manages to just nick your thigh ever so slightly. Just take half damage for this because it's a narrative thing. Yeah, come on in. Come on in. I love you. I love you. Calling me you pork pig. I'll show you, swine. McDonald, as has been is his actual name. Will just stagger around, clutching his eye. Dirigo, what are you up to? As you've just had Razor just lunge towards you from his position on the floor with a knife.
He's still got the guitar, and being that it's already in his hands, he's just going to bring it up and down on this pigman's head because he's still kind of low, so it's still within reach.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just gonna try to bop him with it.
All right.
Let me target this. Make sure I have him targeted properly before I hit the button.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have advantage from?
You do. He is prone.
Echo being on the side. Okay.
And yeah, with him being prone as well, he's not going anywhere. As you bring the Gravatar. Boom.
Boom.
It's not enough to knock him out, but there is a sickening crack as you bring the Gravatar down. Does anyone else want to do anything against Razor, or do you want to leave it to Dirigo to go for a second strike?
You see, he's prone.
He is prone, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to punt him right between the legs.
Maisie is zooming in.
I want to also do a pseudo sense, and I want to create a bacon smell and waft it at him while they're doing it.
Amazing.
Okay. Echo, roll me. Let's go for a close combat from you, and then we'll as you just punt him.
I get both the left and the right one.
All right. On the floor, as he just lunged out at Dirigo, all of a sudden, Gravatar, smash, cracks down on his head, quickly followed up with a swift kick to the nads from behind. Maisie stood there, zooms in on his face as this smell of bacon begins to waft over Razor's face. His eyes go wide as he looks up towards Dirigo. Dirigo, what do you do?
I'm just gonna... I've got the Gravatar. I'm not trying to kill the guy,
no, of course not.
even though...
Yeah.
So he's going to just try to kick him right in the snout.
Absolutely, go for it. I mean, I'm not even going to ask you to roll. The guy's above table, 1 HP in a dream. So, what do you do?
Just a swift kick in the snout, which kind of has a little bit more effect, like, because Dirigo's got his combat boots on, and he just kicks him in the nose, and it actually, like, his nose is already kind of squat, but it's more compact, like it pushes everything back together, like blood spurts, and his face just hits the ground. And the last thing that he sees is Dirigo, and the last thing he smells is bacon.
For fuck's sake. with both the chicken and Razor down, the last individual is cradling his eye away from you all, and as he eventually stands up, looks around the room with his last good eye, he's like, "Oh, boss! What the? Oh no!" And dropping the pipe he had in hand to the ground, he just raises his hands up. "I'm done." Raises one hand up for that, the other one over his poked eye. "Can I go?"
Pay the lady for the damage.
The guy gingerly walks over to the bar, reaches into his overcoat, the work coat that he's got, takes a handful of credit chits out, tosses them to the table, or to the counter, sorry, and then you just see him for a brief moment pull up his old data brace. Doesn't seem to work properly. You'd notice that the holographic display that emits in front of him starts to crackle like it's either an old model or it's low on charge, but he transfers an amount towards Nexie, and you would just see her stood behind the bar, arms folded, scowl at these guys before just nodding at the sum as it's sent over.
And he'll turn around to see Maisie standing in front of him with one of her hands out flat and the rest of them placed on her hips, and it's replaying the video she just recorded. And she tilts her head at him and smiles and says, "What's it worth to you to keep this off the net?"
I've just got 20 credits. That's all I've got left on me.
She starts replaying the part where he gets poked in the eye.
Like one of those constant loops. Like, Echo pokes him, rewind, poke, rewind. 25, that's all I've got.
Okay.
He taps on his bracelet one last time, and 25 credits are transferred over towards you.
And she clicks the delete button on the screen, and the image disappears. And she says, "Okay, thanks, bye!"
Ignoring his friends, he makes a wide berth from Heoka and then notices the lizard individual on the roof, and you would see Jax from below you. As he tries to get past you, he ducks his head before just...
As he does, I go, "Boogie, boogie, boogie, boogie."
Ah! Straight to the door, out, which leaves you all, with with an unconscious pig and an unconscious chicken. But I think that's a good point for us to have a quick break, refill drinks, and then we'll pick up the aftermath. Snack? Yeah, quick snack if you've got snacks and nibbles, absolutely.
Maybe a little chicken cordon bleu?
Too soon? I want some pigs in a blanket right now.
Up sandwich.
Alright, I'm going to flick us over to the Be Right Back screen. Oh, dear me. Alright, I think I actually managed to get all of the requests in? Question mark? We got that one, yeah. We got
requests?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, all of the requests from Twitch. So we had Ravon came in early that there was a disgusting smell in the docking area when you got off the ship, which we managed to snig in there. The pigman's called Razor, and the Solari guy was visibly confused that someone called him by his name, MacDonald. Alright, I'm going to grab a drink. Folks, we will be right back.
Wasn't Razorback the name of the big pig man in TMNT?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Is Twitch chat not working?
It's good to be
on
back.
my,
Wasn't it Rocksteady and Bebop?
It was.
I'll take 90s cartoons for £100, please.
No, there was a Razor Fist, but it wasn't the pig. It was somebody else.
I think the turtle, the turtle from the second one was called Razor, right?
Hmm. The big scary spiky turtle.
Yeah,
one.
the snapping turtle. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Okay. Oh well.
From the classic ones, the OG ones.
We can't be stealing from the franchise after all. We don't want to get hit with a copyright strike. Oh man. I like this be right back screen. This floating through space and looking at the ship. I actually did not realize that it was tiered. It makes sense that it is. So, because just a top-down view, you don't see that depth. That's clever. So, are we gonna process these guys in the back, or do we not eat other terrestrials?
I mean, I don't need anything. I mean, if you want to eat the chicken, make sure it's okay with Nexinox Nova first, yeah, before you start deboning the chicken.
That's a good question. Is that how we save from having to, use money or resources?
Some actual protein in the diet would be nice after eating, processed whatever.
All I can think about is those gelatinous cubes from Snowpiercer that are made of cockroaches. Yeah. Is it full of protein? Yes. Is it good? Ugh, no.
I mean, to Jax, that sounds about perfect.
Getting your ads out of the way. I'll be right back.
Oh, I'm just annoyed that Twitch chat's not working on. There we go. Now it's. Oh, God knows. There we go. We have Twitch chat working. No idea what that's all about. Welcome back. Adverts are in progress, so that was perfectly timed.
Lovely.
Yeah, Twitch chat wasn't working on the screen, annoyingly. I don't know why. Rayvon's got turbo immunity. I mean that, and and the subscription as well.
Subscribbles.
Talking about subscribbles, there is an individual in chat who we've not seen for a while, who's also got a 69-month resub. That would be Jero. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? It's been a while. Been avoiding us like the plague, I see. How you doing, Jero?
We haven't been here to be fucking avoided.
Right,
what are you on about?
Yeah, that's fair. We've not been here. And another person that we've not seen in a while that I'm going to call out. Hello, Sosic. How are you? I hope you're doing well, May. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you again.
Just call out lurkers.
I am. I'm going to call out. Talking about lurkers, I know I can see him in here. We've got Jacko as well. Hello, Jacko, and Prepper Jack's lurking. I sees you. Well, I'm not going to be that guy who calls out all the lurkers, because some people lurk for a reason. They don't want to be called out on some poxy little backwater stream. I don't want to watch this guy. Ugh. Somehow they thought giving you a position in power at work was a smart idea. I mean, I could have told them that was not a smart idea, but... yeah, as you can see, we are back. doing the TTRPGs. We kind of got a little bored of fantasy, just in a nutshell. But let's flick off the Be Right Back screen. I know its adverts are still on, but we'll go back to the game screen. Boop. Progress. We're getting there. I'm starting to remember how to stream again after so long. All right. Aftermath. You currently have an unconscious pig-looking individual, and in fact, I would just call him Pig and Chicken. You've got a pig and a chicken unconscious. I don't. That's what password savers are for, Jero. Anyway, next is just leant on the bar, looking over at the carnage that's just ensued. Here we go.
Dirico's gonna grab this guy's knives and go toss him in this trash bin over here.
Yeah.
Wait, Dirico! I've got an idea! Give me the knives.
Basically hand him over to Echo if Echo has something. He's excited about something.
Oh no.
Oh no, I know what's gonna happen.
So feed the knives to the robot.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw, please, Echo. Oh! All of a sudden,
very motivated.
all of a sudden, as you run over, you stuff this knife into the grinding jaws of this tiny bot, and for a moment, nothing happens. You see the red lights. Just to give you all a quick description of Grabby and Grubby, imagine them like giant metallic ticks, the size of a small dog, 4 legs, 2 glowing red eyes that sit underneath this hardened metal shell. At least on Grabby. Grubby is just a barrel on legs, basically. But anyway, Grabby, this knife goes into the grinders and it just stops. The grinders stop, its eyes flash for a moment, and then all of a sudden you just hear this slow whir, like something powering up. And then the knife is just sucked out of your hand, and behind Grabby, shards of metal just start spraying out. Grubby doesn't have time to get behind Grabby to start catching these shards, and all of a sudden just it's like bullets just being fired out the back of this tiny tick-like robot. Several impale into the holographic display behind, causing it to shimmer for a moment. Grubby's there just trying to catch. It's basically it's metallic explosive diarrhea from this small robot. As it put itself into overdrive to chirp through metal. What did you do with the second one, Echo?
I look at the devastation, but then I'm like, well, I've got to do it now.
As you start
feed the other knife.
As you start feeding the second knife in, Grubby immediately jumps forward with its 4 legs, and the whole barrel that's on top of it just encases the back end of Grabby, and you just hear, or so much hear and see that Grubby's shaking as all of these metal shards are just being fired into it. Yeah, it kind of looks like a hermit crab with this thing at the crab at the bottom and then the shell on the back just shaking and vibrating away, and the sound is horrific. Nexi just really
You don't want knives lying around. Kids could get hurt.
I feel like we should give them some privacy, guys.
Whilst Echo's grinding knives in the corner, anybody else doing anything down here?
I mean, Dirigo's gonna roll this guy, check his pockets, and then he's gonna try to drag him out the front door.
Yeah, roll me a d20. He's not got much cash on him. He's got like 3 credit chits.
There we go. The figures. And,
That's a drink.
He's going to start dragging him. If he's too heavy, he's just going to, instead of dragging him outside, he's going to drag him to the bathroom and put him face down in one of the toilets.
Fair.
Your choice. I mean, he is a slab of meat, but you are also a small, powerful entity. So your choice. There we go. Take him wherever you want.
He's going to drag him outside the front and just leave him next to the entrance. Just because.
Put him out with the trash.
Basically, yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna pick up the chicken by the leg, and like,
Yeah.
and hold it up upside down and kind of shake it a little bit. Kind of
Yeah.
not necessarily rolling it, but just kind of seeing what rattles out.
D20.
And then, okay, just a regular flat D20, huh?
Yeah, they've not got a
Right.
great deal of funds. You know, they're just your average employee. But, oh my God! All right, he's got a fair bit. You don't know where it falls out of. That's the only
Don't
thing
ask
I will
questions.
say. Yeah, you don't know where it falls out of, but as you're shaking it, it's making this weird. It comes to for a brief moment, and you know those rubber chickens where they like go. He makes that noise as you shake him around, and 20 shits fall from him. Carry on.
Okay. So after shaking loose some pocket change, like, you want this? You know, I turn and look over my shoulder and look at Nexie. Do you want this, or can I have it?
She looks around at the devastation caused by Echo. You keep that. I'm sure someone can pay for the damage in other ways. Favor, yes? And she'll point a vindictive finger towards Echo.
What? Oh, I look at the devastation up road. I'm like, shit.
Okay. Well, since she doesn't want it, and you know, I already made 20. I don't know. What are we gonna call the?
Just credits,
Chips, I guess.
Credits is the
Credits.
easiest way. Yeah.
I'll pocket the coinage and then the, I'm guessing, Laz
Yep.
gun that he had.
He has an energy pistol. If you would like the energy pistol from him, I have no problem giving that to you.
Okay, I'll just grab that and then, you know, like, give him a few more good shakes to see if I can make the funny noise again. And if I can't, I'm just gonna go out and throw. You're making it very convincing for me to keep this, but you know, despite everything else, I'll go ahead and take him outside as well.
Cool.
And just drop him into the trash with the other one.
All right. You should have a little energy pistol you can click on and pick up.
Okay. Oh, how do I? Oh, so take. Got it.
Oh.
Yoink.
Okay.
Neat.
Cool. God damn it, Jero. and Durs, both of them have got a clip for that. All right. So yeah, with with you dragging this this chicken, throwing him out with at the outside the door, you would see Duri go past you first with dragging the pig probably by his ears or under his snout or something. I don't know.
Just dragging him by his boots.
Yeah, by his boots. Yeah.
So his head is like hitting everything on the way out, like dunk, dunk, dunk.
I've come down off the ceiling,
Yeah.
walked over to where the fights happened, and surveying the damage of the table and all the bits and bobs of the bar, and I just start fixing things.
Oh, okay, awesome. You just hear, "Thank you, Jax. Appreciate it as always."
There's little
Of
drones just swarming round like a angry beehive, just putting putting things back because they should be, repairing cracks in the table, the padding on the chairs.
Maisie pulls her video back up because she didn't delete it.
Of course not.
And she just hits the download button and nods to Nova and says, just sending you a copy just in case you need it for next time that crew shows up here.
I've got a better idea, actually. And you would see her bring up the hologram over a data brace, quickly flick through, and then all of the holograms that are of her dancing around the bar just change to this guy stood, and then a finger coming in, poking him in the eye, rewind, back in, rewind. I'll leave that running for a few hours.
Beautiful. I love seeing my work displayed publicly.
She grins and takes a bioluminescent bottle from beneath the counter, puts it on top, and just waves in its direction for you to take.
She grabs it with one arm and blows her a kiss with one of her other hands. But it's kind of like she saw it happen once in a movie, so now she just does it.
Yeah.
Doesn't fully understand it, but like she's seen it be done and people enjoy it.
Anything else anyone's doing?
Jurgo's just going to go back to playing his Gravatar once it's all done.
Mafet?
Mafet's gonna walk by Jax, and she's gonna say, "I'm about to go devastate this bathroom. You may need to wait to come in there to fix it." I'll let you know when I'm done.
As soon as she walks in the room, in the bathroom, I'm going to remote activate the lock on the door.
Clink. Not only does it close, it locks.
Yeah.
For posterity. Good man.
You would all hear heavy... sorry, anything else anyone's doing before... I'll go on.
Just admiring the handiwork.
Yeah. So it would probably be Dirigo, Jackson, Maisie who sees him first. The ground for a brief moment, or the metal plates would tremble slightly as heavy steps slam down, and at the far end of the bar, this voice just booms out.
I knew some of you were going to be doing something with you lot. What's with all the ruckus?
Studs, in his beautiful, bulbous form at the far end of the room, is your employer, contractor, Slobenquen. And he's got his hands on his waist as he looks out across, just sees the aftermath with the drones repairing bits and pieces, a bit of blood splattered across the floor.
Breakers told me that there'd been a bit of a fight. Are you throwing people out again?
They started it.
Right. Well, it's off hours and, actually,
He looks around.
it is a bit quiet in here. You scared everyone off?
No.
Points finger
The
towards you.
people in here were us and them.
I think something got into Grabby's tummy. It's just a little bit loud. So I think people stepped out for a bit.
He hoists himself onto one of the stools. His immense girth, size, causes the stool to creak in protest as he rests his hands on the counter.
Oh,
The repair drones go flying over and start bracing the stall legs, using the leftover metal from that has sprayed across the floor from behind Gravy,
Awesome.
melting it down and like
Well,
smearing it onto the joints.
Yeah. The big man where he starts to twist and turn on his shoulder.
well, this feels a bit unusual. Anyway, you lot gone and got it. Don't tell me you not only have you just landed, you come straight here. Right? You come straight here to start drinking instead of doing your fucking job. Right?
Would have been suspicious if we went directly to their cargo bay. Oh, we'll get it done. Just been on the ship for too long. Need to stretch our legs a bit.
Yeah, what he said, and I'll turn to Hioka and be like, "What job?"
And what self-respecting spacer goes anywhere but a bar the moment they leave a ship?
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
And he begins to stroke the tentacles. Sorry, I'll have a look, Vex. I'll see what I can do. So, yeah, he begins to stroke the tentacles that hang down from his chin.
Yeah, you got a point there. Any problems getting into dock? Hey?
Not at all.
Yeah, we didn't crush or nothing.
Oh, good. Do have a question though.
And he flicks a file over to the closest person, which would be Maisie. There's a quick upload announcement from your brace as Slarbin attempts to send you a file.
She holds up her hand and accepts the ping and takes a look at it.
It's the bill for the repairs, but what Slarbin's basically drawn over in a big red line is damage to dock equipment, impound arm, and there's a fee of like 10,000 credits.
Any reason why I've been, billed for an impound arm malfunction?
You'll want to talk to 741 about that. They tried to impound our vehicle.
We
So I
didn't do
don't-
anything. Their junky equipment failed. There was no damage done to it. It was just a piece of shit.
No damage done to it, but they sure did a number on our ship. That's
Yeah, so-
never gonna buff out.
Not only is 741 trying to scam you out of money, he tried to impound our ship and get away in the way of your official business. So I would talk to your people.
Oh, alright. Well, look, leave the old door in fees to me. I'll get that sorted and I'll scrub off this impound fee. Fuck 'em. Right, as for payment for that last little excursion, give me a second and
You would see him pull out a data pad, begins to go through the holographic display that's projected from it, and you are all sent 300 credits.
There you go. That is payment for that little ordeal. Granted, it didn't go down exactly as I thought it would, but, well, you got to try these things in life, ain't you? You got to try. You got to see if things will pan out and make you some pennies and some credits. If you don't, chalk it down to a loss. If it does, you're on to a winner. And what are we in here? We are...
He turns around in the stool. It creaks, luckily reinforced, as he raises his hands, expecting some sort of corporate chant from you all. You know.
What are we? We are...
You'll hear banging at the bathroom door. At that. It stinks. Let me out.
We do a second remote activation and the extractor fans go absolutely mental. It's like a wind chamber in the air. It's like an airlock being opened in space. It's just fucking
I would imagine
toxicity out of the air.
I would imagine that these toilets kind of like work on vacuum anyway, similar to like a plane.
Yeah.
So you turn all them on as well, and it's just like this sucking from the toilets, fans overhead going mad. Mafed, what's happening in there?
She's just like, all the noise is kind of getting to her, and she's just trying to get the door open, but she's like, that solved my issue. I can't get out.
Did you lock it? I'm trying to handle. I don't know.
It's stuck.
Oh no, is it? How did that happen?
And she's gonna like, I don't know, like trying to repeat like his sarcasm. Maybe it just stopped malfunctioning. Why don't you let me out?
I'd like to think you could just feel the amusement. Just coming in waves of Jax.
And you'll hear her laughing in there because like it's overcoming her, but like she just didn't know what's going on. She just wants out. But
I don't want to laugh, but you're making me laugh. Stop it. Oh, how that's gonna be.
And as soon as Jax hears laughing from inside, the remote activates the door open.
Boop. The door slides open and you are met with Echo and Heyoka stood right in front of you. Mafed.
You're just gonna push your way through, trying to get out, desperate.
You're welcome.
I'd think a hair's stood straight out where it's been sucked.
Not the first time.
Way.
Alright. Anybody else have any burning questions, ideas, anything they wish to do at this moment in time before I continue, or before Slaben continues with his, obviously seeing that, you know, he was expecting everyone to say, you know, we're winners, but it didn't happen. You just all turned away, watched Mafet step out of the shitter.
Yeah, I'm done memeing now, so.
Okay.
Crack on.
Alright.
Oh, look, alright, fair enough, you got yourselves back on station, that's understandable. You drink, yeah, you deserve one. But there's a little some credits to you all, just to soften the blow. Once repair teams have had a gander at your old vessel, we'll see what it's going to cost us, eh? Hey, who knows at this rate? You all might be working for me for the rest of your lives. Won't that be funny?
No.
Winners!
Exactly. Winners. Aye, winners. We're all winners here.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, look, this old crate business, think it might be a good little learner for all of us if it does well, yeah? Good little learner. And you do remember what I said, right? Cargo Depot 46, yeah? Industrial coil unit, expires label, yeah? You'll know when you see it, burn marks. Dock 94, 1600 hours, alright, don't open it, don't scan it, don't get clever, yeah, you remember.
And at this, he's pointing his big stubby finger around at everyone who he can see.
What do you mean by scan specifically?
Oh, I mean, don't go poking your nose into what's inside of it.
That's perfect. I don't have a nose.
The less we touch it, right, the less we know about it. Out of sight, out of mind, or, if you've not got your finger in it, you don't have to worry about it.
Well, I can do lots of things without touching it. Wait, did I say that out loud? I'm just gonna go over here and, thanks for the drink, Novo. Goodbye. She goes and sits in the corner.
Yeah.
So this you branched out, Sladen?
Well,
Once again rotates in on this small stool and it creaks, but stays put.
not so much, branching out. Think of it as an endeavour to get me in a better position, and if I can get in a better position, it's a better position for you lot. I had a few issues recently with some of the bigwigs poking their noses around, and honestly, normally it's not good for business, but it might be good for me.
You just hear Nova from behind immediately chime up. Oh, Slarbin, please. I mean, you're not the worst person to work for, granted, and certainly not the worst to owe money to, but you do forget when favours are paid. He looks around.
Don't know what you're talking about. Nope, not me.
And you obviously have an obsession with noses. You talk about them a lot.
Well,
Where are you, Mafet? Where are you? Over there. He slides off the stool and begins to trudge over towards you. Plates buckle. And he gets right in your face. Looks down.
well, if you look, right, I mean, they are pretty interesting little things. I mean, look at your little blind nose, right? And then look what I got. Look at this. Look at this.
Wait, right there. Yeah.
His face is pretty flat. In fact, where his nostrils are, it almost concaves inwards.
It's like you're...
She's gonna...
Go on.
Oh.
No, go on.
Well, she's gonna take his intrigue and all of that because he's very interested in it, and she's gonna start touching the area on his face that he's talking about because now she's interested.
Somewhat slimy to an extent, unpleasant. Mucus continually runs from his nose, and he's forever just snorting it up.
She's got the cigarette in the other hand and smoking while she's doing it.
After it lets you do this for 10-15 seconds, and then he just pats you on the shoulder.
No, I think that's enough. I think that's enough. Anyway. Fucking Filari, such weird. Ugh.
Gets back on another stool. It creaks. It starts to bend. He slides off, goes back to the first stool he was on.
Anyways, couple of days for the meeting. You lot got any plans? Anything you want to be doing for on your downtime?
I'm gonna go visit the gun store.
Yeah.
What he said. After we have a drink and blow off some steam, gonna go see if I can get some hardware.
Yeah, I can't afford anything, but I like the look.
This conversation goes on for a little longer. You learn a few more details about the goings-on in Grindstone since you were last here, since you've been again out in space. The main things seem to be that something about a quiet ledger, a syndicate, that there's been a representative of this quiet ledger going around various bars, buying drinks, looking for anyone that has clean cargo tags. Basically, anyone who can move, who don't have any black marks on their records, who've not been caught by the Concordate or sanctioned or fined by Mule. Immediately scraps you guys off the list with the Starhawk. And the other thing as well is that through conversations, Slaben mentions that the reason he thinks something big's starting, especially with the higher-ups, is that there's been a lot of secured cargo moved from the relay, from Vason's relay to the station, that even on his middle management authority he can't gain access to see what it is. And that's also meant that a good number of docks have been locked down, no access, and no one really knows why.
Is that where this crate came from?
The crates that you've got, no, the only thing he really knows about it was it was brought to his attention by one of the dock work. In fact, you know,
that crate you want to know a bit more about it. Yeah, well, little, you know Hera, you know Hera, right? The little skittery thing.
You've probably seen this creature called Hera. I forgot her surname. Hera Skitch. She's a small, rat-like, badgery-looking creature. Typically, you see her wearing a yellow mule hard hat, yellow gloves, and she's kind of like the gopher of Slaben, but also the overseer, the forewoman of the various docks and cargo depots under Slaben's control.
Oh, so you know Hera, right?
Yeah.
Well, she said that supposedly this here crate had come in from, well, unregistered. She doesn't know where it came from. I don't know where it came from, but it's Hellion, and she said basically that anything with that, you know, it's a pretty good. In fact, what real words? If it's Hellion tech, it'll be worth a bit of credit as long as we don't say or do anything and just push it on. So, obviously, with the Quiet Ledger folks knocking about, I seeded a few rumours, and they're the ones who are wanting to buy this crate. And these scav guys turned out that supposedly, with a little bit of research, they were the ones who found it and brought it onto station on an old waste hauler. So, basically, I'm just acting as middleman. Well, I say we, me, you are acting as middlemen.
Okay, and if it all goes to shit?
Well, why would it? They're just buying a box.
I don't know. Why would miners try to cut a ship in half with fucking mining lasers?
Yeah, you still haven't told me what happened there. Probably a story for another time, though. I don't know. I mean, if it all goes to shit, you're probably going to want something on your side or someone on your side. Depends on Quiet Ledger folks. They're a syndicate. Not the biggest of folks, but got a little bit of clout behind them, so you'll either want someone, watching your back if things go south, or, I don't know, maybe third, fourth party. As for the crate, well, it doesn't tie to us, it doesn't tie to you. Wrong place, wrong time.
And he shrugs his shoulders.
So the usual one, yeah?
He nods.
Okay.
Any other questions about the job coming up? Or anything else?
How heavy is the box?
Well,
Motions, roughly about 1.5 meters wide, 1 meter deep.
I mean, someone like you, maybe even little Dirigo there, you could easily handle it. Just not too heavy. I would imagine a collection of weapons in a box, if you catch my drift. Shouldn't be too much.
Fair enough. I guess I'll go ahead and... where is the box here?
No, the box is in... we're at Depot 46.
Okay.
And they're expecting us to be picking it up, right?
Well, no, I mean, all the buyer and the seller knows is that it's being delivered to Dock 94 at the specified time. No one outside of...
And he looks over his shoulder towards Nova.
No one outside of this room, and obviously Hera, know about this thing.
All right, so we got to go to the warehouse, Depot 46, to go grab it. Okay.
Yeah, grab it from there and deliver it in...
He looks down at his data brace.
Just under 2 cycles time. 1,400 hours.
Okay. Well, I guess we might need to get moving. I suppose of just carrying it. Be fine.
I guess.
Ooh, can we have one of those, like, carts that levitate so I can push it easier?
Hang on,
Or is that too big?
There's a brief moment where Slabin sends a message out before a reply comes back.
All right, Hera says that there is indeed a one of the hover skiffs down there in the cargo hold that you can use. Granted, it might have a busted energy cell.
Heyoka glances over at Jax and, like, raises her eyebrows.
Not a problem.
Perfect. We'll make it work. Well, Heyoka has everything that they need to figure things out from here, other than directions to Depot 46.
That was right next to where we docked, right? We docked in 47.
Yeah. So the way it typically works is there a dock 47 will have a cargo 47, dock 46 will have cargo 46. So it would seem that whatever was brought in probably came from Dock 46. And it was relatively close to you, where you landed.
It's just getting it to 90 odd.
Yeah. Yeah, getting it to the other side of...
Here we go through the woods. On and on we push.
So it sounds like you're going to spend a couple of hours just winding down in Nova, having a few drinks, probably Slarbin would no doubt impart more useless information upon you, as he does something about his grand plan of being director of Vason Mule Grindstone, before he'd eventually bugger off back to his corner to continue his regular work. With your downtime sated, I do have a question for you all, though. If you're not sleeping in the ship, what's the home or sleeping situation in Grindstone for you all? Do you go hire out a hub, like a block, a cargo container of your own to sleep in? Do you go to little motel style things or hotels? What's
I go to a dodgy sex brothel and sneak charging in there.
I'm going back to the ship to check on the repairs because I don't trust anyone.
Okay. This is not necessarily what you do right now at this moment in time, but just as a question for obviously downtime or what comes later. You know, at this moment in time, where do you all go to rest for sleep?
Virgo's going to want to go back to the ship because he sees it as they're going to want to get a little bit of rest, and then they're going to want to. They'll be basically right next to where they have to go.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yep.
Whenever it's time to wind down, he's going to be looking to trek back to the ship to sleep in his bunk, and then.
Okay. I guess that goes for pretty much most people. Yep, go on, Hyoka.
Yeah. I was going to say, Hyoka goes to grab the chicken by the leg on her way out. Can I take this home with us? Just for reasons?
It wakes up for a moment.
Slap.
As long as you take care of it.
Is deboning the kind of taking care of you mean?
And clean up after it.
Yep.
Hyoka is fine with this. Just goes ahead and is dragging the chicken through the streets. Yeah.
There's
definitely gonna have to wash it off.
There's a few odd looks from passers-by. Even a security group just walk by, cast a glance over at you dragging this unconscious chicken alien, but just pay no heed. Market, I guess. A quick trip. You've got to basically pass through the market area to get back towards the station for the ship anyway, so what's Dirigo, Echo, anything in particular you're looking for?
Maisie is going to just trail after Echo. Sorry.
Okay.
No, I'm just gonna, because I kind of like, I like all things killy, so I'm just gonna schmooze at all of the sharp pointies and the shooty bang bangs that I clearly can't afford until the shop owner shoos me.
Is there anything you want to know the price of?
Is there any like big, like chunky, cool revolvers?
Yeah, there would be a couple that would be on offer. Mostly
pistols.
ballistic. Yeah, mostly older style heavy revolvers that take ballistic rounds. There would be several, but price-wise, they're not cheap. You're looking at anywhere from sort of 400 at the cheapest. That'll hold probably 4 or 5 rounds, and as you glance through the window at it, it seems old, ancient, almost antique in nature. And that's around about 420 credits. For something that's half decent, a newer model, for a ballistic heavy revolver, you're looking at probably 550, 600 credits.
No, I want something shinier, upmarket, something unique.
Unique, upmarket, this is certainly not the place.
Okay.
It's mostly hand-me-downs and old gear, fenced goods that are passed around. And at this moment in time, I don't think you've got any contacts or individuals.
No, I'm just...
Yeah, go on.
So I'll just be like, junk. Solari mid. Junk.
There we go. Anything for you?
He's gonna look everything over, and like it does seem like the prices are just generally pretty high. So he's gonna try to see if he can find anything that, like, they might not have anything like that, but if there's anything that's like broken that he thinks he can fix that's on the cheap, he might look at trying to take that. Like if there's something like he's looking for things like shotguns and rifles and like larger things, like not just pistols. But so he's looking over that, looking for bargains. Probably not going to find too many of them, or things that might be broken.
Roll me an investigation check.
Very well.
You do see no end of either deactivated or broken old weapons, but nothing really takes your fancy. Nothing looks interesting. Nothing tickles that spark of creativity or of interest with you. It's a lot of the weapons on offer, as Echo also saw, either junk, scrap-based built weapons, or just standard fare with serial numbers filed off. It's nothing too interesting.
Yeah. Well, that'd be why the Chicken Man was wielding a like a bolt-action energy pistol, you know. Figures. Nothing but trash everywhere around here. And yeah, he's pretty satisfied that there's nothing, so he's happy to head back towards the ship.
All right. The journey back is basically the same as your arrival. Crowds of various species, tentacles, hands, feet, some with more feet than hands, others with more hands than feet, some with multiple heads. It's a weird and wonderful collection of the various galactic species that inhabit this place. And, as always, a fight of getting on and off the trains, but you do reach Dock 47 after a 45 minutes to an hour of jostling through folks, and back to the Starhawk. As you step through the double doors into the docking bay, you would see that there are now 12 to 15 individuals, all in yellow overalls, yellow construction helmets of the Mule Reprocessing Corporation, technicians in the process of fixing the outer hull. They've got this giant box that you all know to be a galactic standard printer, and this is usually used for printing larger items like slabs of metal, panels, so on and so forth. rather than making the parts and elsewhere and having to deliver them. A lot of things just work on basic metallic blocks that you would just put into these giant printers, and then they would shave away, carve out, print with the filament whatever's needed, or whatever's necessary. So a start has been made, but it's certainly the amount of damage and the amount of work that is required throughout the Starhawk means that it's no doubt going to be a couple of days, if not a week, easy in dock.
Well, it seems like they're probably worried about fixing it up. So as far as Diego's concerned, he's just going to be going to try to get access to, get a little bit of rest, put stuff away, and get ready for the job.
Okay. If no one has anything else they wish to do whilst back here at home base, feel free to have yourselves a short rest. A nice 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. If you need it.
I don't think Heyoka needs it, so they're gonna go ahead and process the chicken. We're having stir fry and karaage.
All right. No. Just hold. I am doing. We're doing this. We are doing this.
Look at all the thigh meat.
Did he beg for his life before you choked the chicken?
I'm just picturing like this chicken like hanging from the ceiling in the interim, waking up like it's a Dexter kill room.
Exactly.
All right. So, where's Heyoka? There we go. We find ourselves aboard the Skydawn. In the middeck.
Is this the kitchen? This is the kitchen.
In the middeck, there are the two rooms that act as the primary couplings for the turrets for the ship. Frustratingly, though, due to the fact that the Skydawn wasn't initially made to be a combat ship, one of the rooms that houses a turret doubles up as the kitchen. So yes, this is your port side turret and the kitchen, Heyoka. Do continue. What's happening?
Oh, just very straightforward processing a chicken. Hang it up by its ankles, listen to it scream, slice its neck, let it bleed out, then process it. That means tearing out its feathers, which is easier after you boil it, so you're gonna have to cut up into sections, dip it in water, take off the feathers, and like do the whole process. Yeah.
Throughout the ship, for a brief moment at least, there would probably be this the squawk that just rings through the corridors. Even the technicians outside would no doubt stop and pause as this death-curdling scream echoes through the ship. How long would you say?
Chicken you ordered.
How long would you say it takes?
I mean, it's a big bird.
It is. Yeah.
I've had to process a turkey before, and that took about an hour, so at least that long.
Yeah. I think 2 hours seems fair. Someone of your skill with a creature that's easily 4 times the size of a giant turkey, if not larger. Spindly, but you separate this poor bastard down into his his component parts. It's only a small kitchen, so cooking all of him will take some time. But you do have some storage compartments if you wish to freeze.
Yeah. Break it down to just, protein matter. Like, I think, for reasons, I may or may not keep one thigh just for roasting, but the rest of it is just broken down into like regular 2-inch size cubes, etc., etc.
Dice.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. With Aoka carving up someone for lunch. There we go. Anything in particular you're doing, or are you just resting?
Gonna put his Gravatar away, wipe the pig blood off of it if there is any, and he'll take a little bit of a nap because he's getting ready to. The thing is that Slarben made the mistake of saying that there were guns in this crate.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's like, he's getting a little inventive, and so he's just gonna rest and think on that.
All right. Cool. Who else do we have? Looks like we've got Echo down in the in engineering. What are you up to, Echo?
Well, I was gonna go to the whole house in charge, but everybody left me, and then I got lonely. So I came back to the ship.
Okay. So you're currently charging. I imagine Jax is fertling around the ship, engineering, and overwatching the technicians to make sure they don't touch anything they shouldn't. Anything you wish to add to that, Jax? I'm going to say no. Captain's currently MIA. Maisie, Buffett, anything you two doing on the ship?
Well, Mafet is just trying to keep her mind distracted. She's, of course, chain smoking and reading the little post-it notes that Echo put on there, but she's trying to stay as far away from the chicken massacre because of the overwhelming,
Sense
the
of
initial
fear.
part of it. Fear
Dread.
and hurting, and she just tried to just block it all out as best she can.
I mean, it was fast. Jeez.
It lasts. Once you feel that, it lasts for a little bit. You just got to kind of calm the nerves.
Fair enough.
So chain smoking in the cockpit.
Like you do.
Maisie just went to her quarters and she's like chilling out, relaxing, reading the things she does in private.
Okay. Okie dokie. So that, I think, then accounts for everyone.
Yeah, time to go get a box.
Absolutely. With food stored away, crew rested, a new day, a new cycle dawns. Is it the day of the box, or do you want another day of just meandering around?
Yurgo intends to make this the day of the box because they've had their rest, and now originally he was thinking it was like it was there and it was waiting for them to pick it up, but now it sounds like it's not necessarily the kind of transaction where the people who might be there want us to even take it. so better have a little bit of lead time for that kind of job.
All right. Is anybody not present for the box mission?
I'm available.
I'll go.
Let's see. Dirigo's going to look around. Really, we should all be there to take care of this. Never know what's going to be in the way.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Whatever you need.
Yep. Sign me up.
Jax, are
You
you
just
good?
want the grab trolley.
Yeah. Want to ride it like a scooter.
We've
I'm
not.
suspecting.
Yeah, we're not heard
Jax is
from Jax,
might be
so
muted.
what we'll do for the moment, we'll say he tails along, and he's in the wings. Okay. Yeah, with this and the path is set, you begin to make your way towards Depot 46. It's not too far, it's well within walking distance. It just means traversing through a multitude of corridors, dipping through pipes, and eventually you reach a set of doors that look very similar to the Depot 47 and the Hangar Bay 47 doors that you've come in, but this time stood outside is a small, jittery-looking rat-like individual.
What are you doing here, Hara?
There he goes, that you? Oh, God, thank the stars. I'm glad you're here. So there was a slight problem. Went to open and, well, someone rushed in and the door's shut and they've locked me out. Scavs.
Right.
Well, I was moving some things. I had the grav trolley out ready before, And she turns to look at Heoka and her eyes go wide for a moment and she shivers in fear. I went to get the grav trolley for you and, well, they slipped in after me and then when I came out to move a few other bits, they closed the door and, fried the locks.
Why?
And she just shrugs.
You process one chicken and all of a sudden you get a reputation. Jesus. They started it.
Well, is there any other way into this cargo bay?
She nods. Yeah, if we either...
Hey, just-
Go on.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go for it.
Well, we're looking at this. Is this the door to the cargo bay? Or is this the door to the shuttle bay where the cargo bay adjoins to?
Oh, this is the door to the depot, to the cargo depot.
Okay,
There's basically two ways. She begins to explain there's two ways in. Either through the door that you're stood outside, or you go up into the hangar and then take the cargo lift down from the hangar into the cargo bay.
looks like we're taking the elevator.
Your choice. There will be ways to open the door, no doubt. Or you can take the elevator.
Dirigo's saying that because he doesn't have like the technical expertise to open the door, and he doesn't have enough explosives on hand to open it a different way. So perhaps someone else feels confident.
Wait, were the doors manually locked or were they hacked?
Don't know. No idea. Then she just said the doors were closed behind her and sealed.
Maisie will pull up one of her holopads and try and figure out what's going on.
Okay. Sounds to me like a technology check. So,
Yeah.
anybody else doing anything else different or wants to help in a different way?
I'm not really the most tech savvy, but I guess I could always check with a data pad to see if it'll unlock.
Yeah, by the
maybe.
doors, there's a couple of controls that you could tap in, press, maybe open, try and open the door itself. Yeah, give me if you're going to assist. Yeah, throw me in a technology check as well.
Technology check. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna go well. No.
It's a door.
It's a door.
It's a
closed.
door!
It's a door that's closed.
Winners! Yeah. No.
Maisie, just quickly scanning through, you see that the door hasn't been locked down from the other side with a physical object. It seems more likely that they've tripped a fire hazard alarm, and that's caused the doors to lock. And until this false fire has been cleared, the doors will remain shut.
She is going... Excuse me.
Mm.
She's going to attempt to send it the signal, the all clear signal.
Okay. Is this...
I'm good.
Go on, Echo.
I'm gonna go to Mafet and be like, hey, can you tell how many people are on the other side of this door?
Okay. So she goes and leans up to the door and like gives a finger to Maisie. Not the middle finger, just one finger like on waiting. And then tries to feel kind of outside the door, or on the inside, like what all kind of like emotions or how many that she can feel.
Okay. Give me a... Let's go with an insight check, please, Mafet. God damn it. There would be movement. You will get a feeling that there is 4, perhaps, people in the room, but it seems difficult to exactly pick out. The reason being is that this door's pretty thick, and if what's beyond is a warehouse, a cargo storeroom, there's no doubt a plethora of crates and other things in the way. But you get the feeling that there's at least 4, you can feel at least 4 presences beyond the door.
What's their temperament?
You would get a sense of excitement, of greed.
Okay. I feel about 4. Oh, we gotta get this door open. There's things like they want things. Like I want things now. I want what's in the crate.
Should I open it or not?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Open it up. I'm sure we have enough bullets for all of them.
A remote activation will be enough.
She hits a button, sends a signal to clear the fire so the door will work.
All right. With that, as soon as if you just throw me up a remote activation, please, Maisie. Just so we've got a reference.
Yep. Hold.
As the door opens up, there's no sound of any sirens, no fire suppression systems kicked in, just a red light above that spins, and as you step into the room, you are immediately met with shelves and boxes. Oh, that's change the name. There we go. And just behind you all, poking her head around the corner, is Hara. I'm going to take this brief moment just to say, Rayvon, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, buddy. I do appreciate it. And Vex, thank you for the 30 bits with the old Pog, the lizard Pog. Appreciate you. Cheers, darling.
Excited Jax.
Yeah. All right. With that, then, you step into Cargo Depot 46. And what do you do now?
Dirigo's gonna keep low and kind of like put his finger to his lips to signal to remain quiet. And he's gonna just kind of slink over here next to this to try to see if there's anybody around this area.
I knew it was coming.
Of course.
Wait, all of us?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. So, in the middle of your screen, okay, you should have a dice button beneath your portrait. If you could click that for me.
Okay. I was just trying to figure out if this is an at an advantage thing. Okay.
Do you have anything that could add?
I was going to go look, but here, it's fine.
But we smashed it.
But you smashed it. Even
Most
with
of us.
Maisie perhaps having a little bit of an issue to start with, it's not enough to blow your cover. So you can all move up to sort of the line where the flooring changes to yellow at the top, and sort of up to where Dirigo is at the bottom, where this hatched line is here.
I'm just going to ping everybody. Split? Question mark? Then Yoka moves off, so I'll just be like, okay.
You did just say split.
It was with a question mark. It was a question before you left. Okay, splitting it is.
So you can move past this area here. You can go a little bit more forward with that success roll if you all wish.
No, this one.
You can go sort of up to there if you want, Heyoka, and for you, Dirigo, you can go up to there, to that sort of area.
Why does it keep telling me I'm colliding with a wall?
Because there is a wall there.
Walls everywhere.
Because use your arrow keys.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I did not visually understand what was happening in this scene.
Fair.
There you go. All right. As you begin to sneakily work your way through the cargo area, Dirigo, Echo, you would have Hara with you, and she'd be leaning round your shoulder, Dirigo, pointing. There, that's one of them. That's one of them.
I'm just gonna grab her by the snout and be like, shut the fuck up.
At the top, Heoka, Maisie, Mafet, I don't think you can see anything much from there. It's pretty much like a maze of shelving and boxes, but you would hear the sound of activity, of people rummaging through crates, of things being emptied out. So it's certainly not difficult to conceal your presence. Now, what I need to do first is see what we're working with. Oh, very good. Helga, I'm going to allow you to move until you catch sight of someone. You're still good there. You're still good there. Still good there. Oh, still good there. And I will also allow the rest of you to move up to anywhere close to where Heoka is. So, Dorigo, Echo, Maisie, Mafet, you guys can move up as well. Now, you are all in the process of moving through the warehouse pretty quietly. But it would be at the last moment where you all start to sneak up on this guy that, as he drops a wrench onto the ground, it clatters, he goes to pick it up, and just as he stands up, he sees Heoka. Unless you can crit... I'm going to need... So who wants to leap into action to try and quieten this guy down? Just as you see him quickly take a deep inhale of breath, he's about to shout for the alarm. I need a crit from someone.
Since Heoka's there, it's on you.
Yeah.
You got to beat...
So with this...
Basically, you got to beat,
So I gotta...
beat at 24. Not so much a crit, but you got to beat at 24. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, man. Okay. Well,
A skill of your choice, whatever. It can be whatever you want. Just, how do you shut him up as he's just about to scream the alarm?
I kind of want to shove a knife in his throat.
Okay.
And use my feral instinct and add that additional modifier to the...
Go for it. I am happy with that.
No, that didn't work.
Oh. As you, even with the feral instinct, I don't think...
I don't know.
Okay, so the way feral instinct works is... on initiative...
It just adds my proficiency bonus.
It just adds, yes. Which proficiency bonus would to that would still not be enough even if you rolled maximum, frustratingly. Yeah, just as you strike out towards him, Heoka, he drops onto his backside and just lets out a loud screech. We've been had! They're in! On that note, everyone, roll me initiative.
Okay, so Wayfarer, that's the one that gives me... that's the one I needed, okay. This.
Do we have everyone in?
I don't think I have run mine, but maybe I'm misremembering how to do that.
What is it trying to do? Sorry, initiative. So, from the best way to do it would be right-click on your token.
Like that?
Like boom, just like that. Smashed it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Immediately, with this shout ringing out, popping around the corner above you all, and at the far end of the section where you are, Hyoka, you just hear the crack of gunfire behind you. The shot clatters against some of the crates in front of you. And with that, this rather ugly looking alien just screams out in his native tongue, but it's translated to something along the lines of, "Fucking more scavengers! Get out!" Mefet, you're up.
So I assume she would have heard kind of where that came from.
Absolutely.
So she's going to pop out and turn and target this guy right here, and is going to cast Mind Spike.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
That's pretty good. We think we may have to look at sorting because you're currently rolling damage and the hit together instead of doing separately. We'll have a chat about that later, Jump.
Okay.
If you want to do it that way, it's fine. It's just it's just rolling damage and attack at the same time. If you don't want to do it, because it's more entertaining for you guys to roll damage separately, we can talk about that later. Anyway, 9 damage is psychic damage at that. It's not enough to drop him, but you just see his entire body just stiffen up for a moment. What does Mind Spike look like, Mefet?
Well, again, like all of her like whenever she's getting like worked up, you know, she's kind of like panicked. It's like it's her quills that are basically kind of energized by her emotions, and those are what kind of like shoots out. It's kind of like she kind of, you know, she can bear down and kind of shoot a spike out at any location on her body.
Oh no, why do you have to say it like that?
Well, because I don't want you to just think it's like Spider-Man coming from her hands. I mean, it could come out of her armpit, or it could come out other locations. So
You got spiny armpits?
I mean, she's got them everywhere.
All right.
Oh. Any bonus actions from you, Mefet?
None that I want to use right now. So.
Not to worry.
Oh, wait. I didn't mean to intern. I wanted her to kind of duck back.
Go for it. You duck back. From
Okay,
behind.
and then she's done.
Helka, you just hear the footsteps of Mefet jump out, and then a scream of agony. And just glancing over your shoulder, you see this other alien clutching his head in agony as this shard seems to be stuck in him. What are you up to?
I'm still targeting the panic gunner that is now prone.
Yep.
If I
Fell
heard
on his
that
arse.
correctly. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you sure did. So we're gonna try and stab him.
All right.
Well, that seems like a good idea. Just bring the knife fork down. Okay, so we'll do one of these.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Because he's prone, if you hover over your 18 on the attack and click the up arrow next to it in the chat window, that's with a roll with advantage. All right, 18 it is. It is easily enough to hit this guy as he's on the ground, currently scrambling for a scrap axe and his pistol. Roll damage.
While I'm doing that, since I'm literally slamming the knife down into him, can I use my impact drive as well?
Absolutely.
Okay, so cast spell, right?
Yep.
Use feature.
Your feral instinct, you can use that as well if you want, since it didn't really kick in. That's a once per combat you can roll it. So if you ever do need to do that, your feral instinct is good to go.
For the additional damage, and then, but that was my bonus, right? So I'll hold off on, or I guess I clicked it.
It's all good. So I can get rid of that. So yep, throw the impact driver.
Okay, so cast power, do the thing, and then roll damage. Roll damage on both the knife and the
on the impact.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'll do a saving throw from that guy, which failed miserably. So you got 1 damage from the impact drive and 7 from the knife, which comes in for a total of 8 damage. Oof. With him being on the ground, he twists at the last minute, so you don't manage to impale him completely, but it is a pretty... add the 1 in as well. It's a pretty unpleasant blow as you just strike down into him. That's your attack action and your bonus. And you have impact drive now up and running. Any movement?
I'm gonna hold off on making any moves for the moment. I think that's good. I see. I was just going through and looking at my power skill set again. Let's go ahead and just end turn here.
Okay.
And then I think I have something that gives me a second attack, but it's fine.
Yeah, your two weapon is if you don't use your bonus action, you can then attack with your basically do 2 attacks. But because getting impact driver is your bonus action. Next turn, you don't need to. You can go all in with impact driver on pretty much everything.
Attack. Okay.
Absolutely. The Panic Gunner, it's his turn. He is going to try and scooch away from you, which will cause an attack of opportunity towards the door and be met by Maisie. So Maisie's going to get a swing of this axe in her direction and fail miserably. But Hyoka, you will get an attack of opportunity as he starts scuttling away across the ground with advantage.
Okay. So for that...
I'm actually also going to say Maisie will get, as he pushes you to the side, Maisie will get an attack of opportunity. Echo will get an attack of opportunity. I think that pretty much... He is going to try and basically flee.
Is he going to live that long?
We'll see. His intention is to flee.
Okay.
I got a plasma blade with his name on it.
Everyone, so Hyoka, Maisie, Echo, you guys get the attacks of opportunity as he's fleeing. Hyoka, your 24 certainly hits.
Mm-hmm.
Maisie, 14 doesn't, unfortunately.
She's too startled to hit.
Roll damage, Hyoka, and Echo. What are you doing as he passes by?
I'm gonna see how much damage Hyoka does.
She does 6, which is not enough.
Then he's gonna get stabby stab.
We'll put him back to there. So we've got a trail for the blood as he gets to this bit. You go in. 26 will certainly hit. Roll damage. And that is enough. 1 over. As he swings past you, Echo. So first things first, Hyoka, what do you do as he starts running away?
So, in the initial attack, I rammed my knife try to get it right into him, but he scuttled away. So instead of I kind of hamstringed him in the process, and so that's why he was trying to escape. I don't know. I feel like I'm covered in blades, so I'm in the second attack of opportunity as he's running away. I fling another knife into his back, but it just does enough to propel him forward, not enough to take him down.
Excellent. And with that, he swings by you, Echo. How do you finish it?
Well, Echo's blades are kind of like ribbons of metal that kind of unfurl on his arm. And then when he runs electricity through it, becomes rigid, but it's ultra thin, like a piece of paper thin. It's just super rigid. It's like monofilament. So he scuttles past me, and Echo just kind of flicks his arm.
Yep.
As the guy goes past, and he doesn't even feel the cut as it happens. And he gets a couple of steps away before his body just disarticulates from the shoulder downwards to his hip. You know, it takes a while for physics to just
Yeah.
assert itself as he just like falls in half from the shoulder to the hip.
Awesome. Wet Squelch. At that moment, there we go. You see.
Fucking chicken.
Rounding the corner, a kinetic rifle brought up, pointing in your direction. Yes, there's a quick flash of blue as a supersonic dart is fired out. Immediately punctures through some of the shelving in front of you. There's a quick ripple of your shield as this first shot was dead on. You will take 6 points of damage. But yeah, your personal shield kicks in, flickers for a moment as you immediately tell that this guy's got you in his sights and is locked in. Next up, Echo.
Echo's gonna crack his neck and go maximum effort because he hears the bow has been shot.
Can't cut corners. You gotta follow the squares on this one.
I go right in front of the chicken.
Now this chicken's slightly different to the rest. He's a little bit more up armored. He's got a hat and a kinetic rifle and a bandolier. But yes, it is another one-eyed chicken. Oh my fucking god.
Oh no. I'm so sorry.
That's terrible.
Oh dear. Immediately cuts into him. Blood splatters across. Not enough to bring him
Because
down.
I was a crit. Just exploit the weapons. Sneak attack damage.
Oh god.
Anything else?
Oh yeah, bonus action.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, aw.
Yes!
Boo.
Fucking talk about swings and roundabouts, Jesus.
Alright. Dictate to me the first swing. What does that crit look like? What you nearly kill him, but not enough. Why does it look like?
I tried to decapitate him, but his beak gets in the way, so I shear off half his beak and just kind of nick his neck. so he's kind of fucked up. Like he's bleeding to death on his neck if he isn't dead to it. But I'm laughing because his beak hits the floor and I'm distracted by his beak. So I miss the second one.
Well, with that being a crit fail, he staggers back as you know, not so much staggers, but jumps back as you carve his beak off, slumps to the ground, and almost in just fight or flight, his finger hits the trigger again, and he will hopefully put a kinetic round into you. Boom!
Good.
Point blank range. Your shield flares up for a moment. You take 4 points of damage, but you're not actually damaged. It's, again, bear in mind, with it, just to remind everyone, the initial stages of health, we've got stable, cautious, worried.
What?
Oh, no idea. You went to -7.
Yeah, I applied 4 points of damage and it took me to -7. What?
You're dead, mate. Put yourself back up to 21. And then, yeah.
17.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, you know, I don't describe you guys taking actual damage until you hit the wounded state. Anyway. Any movement, any further movement, or is that you done?
No, that's my movement. I'm done.
Alright, amazing. Chaos has erupted around you. Shots fired from both top and bottom. Guy's just been carved down by Ioka and Echo, and you just scuffed it at the last moment. What do you do?
So, what? I'm hearing things. Some guy ran by and is probably dead now. She's got a plasma blade in her hand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go forward 15. like, oh, hey, you okay? What's up? And she's blocking my path there. I'm gonna turn this way. Oh, look. Look at that. Can I strike with my plasma blade from this distance?
Plasma blade is 5 foot melee. He's 10 feet away.
Okay, so
unless you can go
she's
to
just...
there and push in front of Echo, you can go for him.
I don't have enough movement speed left. So she's going to continue holding her plasma blade in one of her hands, but then she's going to flick out her wristband and shoot an energy beam.
Okay. Absolutely. You get advantage because he's prone. Not that you need it with a 25, but if you want to roll advantage anyway, just in case. Sure, why not? Take the 27. That's enough to completely blat him. What's it look like, Maisie?
Basically, it's just like this. I'm blanking. I'm describing it because there's a cat trying to sit on my hand. Yeah, she just like runs up next to Echo and sees this guy bleeding. She's like, "Hey, let me help," and like flicks out this like beam that just kind of like just slices his neck the rest of the way open, and he bleeds out instantly.
You guys and chickens. And decapitation.
Look, you put chickens on the map, we're gonna kill them, alright?
Alright. Anything further, Maisie?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action.
Uh-huh.
Take cover.
Yep, that's fine. From there, I've not put the cover things on this one because I didn't need it, but in that position, it would actually, the words also are difficult, would actually be an ideal place to take cover. So yeah, that's fine. All right. That you done?
Yeah.
You hear a call out. Boss, the Cubicle! Fuckers! And, you would hear what sounds like, or at least Maisie and, Echo would hear what sounds like a plink, clink. The sound of a pin being pulled.
Well, that's not good.
I need you both to bear with me while I see if he can actually throw a grenade first.
No, he cannot.
He blows himself up.
You just hear a flink, clink, ping. I've got this. 1, 2. Do I throw it down? Boom! As the grenade just detonates, he manages at the last minute just to drop it or just start to throw it. But yeah, that's going to be 8 damage to him as the grenade just detonates behind. Yeah, it throws the pin out. God damn, man. Fucking typical.
Feast or famine.
Tell me about it. He's then going to set off sprinting towards Boss, and you just see as he jumps over the corpse of the dead chicken. You just see a guy who's currently missing one hand, and I'm going to say that he's dropped his gun on the ground as well. Yeah, we'll put his pistol down. Okay. That's him done. We then go to a surprise gunner, someone else who's the boss. He's going to duck there and hold an action. As soon as he sees anyone, he's going to open up and shoot them. Dirigo, you're up.
Dirigo is going to move here. He just saw this guy get mowed down. So he's going to peek around the corner, look look at this guy up here, and he's just gonna, well, take a shot at him.
Okay. You give Hyoka a nod. Let the shot loose. 15 is enough. It is enough. Just 9. Yeah, from that range, what happens? What's it look like?
Well, keep in mind he has the SMG, so he just aims past Hyoka and just squeezes the trigger, and it's just like there's a little whip as this guy is hit by a single bullet, a single kinetic shard, and he just goes limp from losing his will to fire on the wolf from behind.
Awesome.
And when he does that, he doesn't give Hyoka a nod or anything. He's a sniper. He shoots past people and doesn't think twice about it.
Yeah. I forgot you had sniper training. Yeah.
So he treats everything like with full confidence he's going to hit his target. And that's the end of your...
Excellent.
He's going to go up here.
Yep.
And just peek around the corner.
Yeah, if you want to peek around the corner and move that extra bit, I'll let you, but it may trigger a response.
Bonus action. Where is it? Now I'm gonna peek.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll let you just quickly look around the corner. You line up to the shelf, take cover, and peek around the corner. As you do, I'll move you to there quick. So you have a quick peek down. You see a guy missing a hand who's been replaced by another somewhat bored-looking individual. You dive back in just at that moment as a shot rings out. So let me just quickly add that. Didn't add it. Let me quickly... There we go. Okay, yeah, so that's now kicked in. Yeah, a large slug from a ballistic rifle just smashes out towards you. 20, it hits. 7 damage. Do you want me to apply that for you, or do you want to do it?
No, I got it.
Okay. This time, there's a brief moment where you see your shield flicker into life, but then there's a sound almost like breaking glass, and then the impact hits you, grazing across your shoulder that was exposed for a brief moment as this giant slug, this ballistic round, just smashes into the shelf behind you. Mafet, you're up. That was his held action.
All right. Mafet is going to move out this way. And then is going to ask, can I scooch past you? Are we allowed to scooch past?
If they let you, absolutely.
Okay. Can I scooch past you? Okay.
I'm going to guess that's a yes, Hyoka.
Can I scooch past you, Hyoka?
Probably having a break.
Yes. Just don't get that on your shoes.
Oh, I'm going to dance in it. So then she's going to she's out of movement here. So I think she's I think she's gonna dash just to kind of move up and to peek around.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you get another,
so she'll dash
another 30 feet
and then so she's gonna kind of peek.
Yep.
Whoop. So here. Okay. All right. There's no one there. All right. So she's gonna go down.
Yeah.
And let's see here. There's 5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
It'll go red when you run out of movement.
Okay. And this is where she can they see me?
Yeah,
here?
they can see you. This shelf's
leaning.
leaning.
Shit! I thought it was
No, this shelf's been collapsed against others, spraying its contents across the
Okay.
ground. So as you
So can
come down
I-
the corner, come, yeah.
So what she's gonna do, because I thought that shelf was a lot taller. She's going to use. She's got a bonus action, and on this guy in front of her, she's gonna use telekinetic studies on
Okay.
him to shove him.
Okay.
And I don't know which one to do. Wisdom
DC 11. Yep. Let's try it.
to shove him into the surprised gunner.
Oh my god. Roll me a D6. So, you see this, you quickly panic, blast telekinetic force into him. It pushes him back. He slams, oh, for fuck's sake, into the back of his friend, pushes him forward, who loses his footing. He falls into his ally, drops to the ground, and the sheer amount of force, coupled with being clattered against the various railings, and it's also, he can move, so he doesn't take any damage, in fact, but he is knocked prone as well as his friends battered into him. So yeah, this basically, as you come down, and blast of telekinetic energy sends him careening into his friend, into the shelf. You hear a sickening crack and a grunt as the other surprised gunner is lurched forward. Awesome. Nicely done.
That worked out a little bit better. I thought I
Absolutely.
was still covered. That could have been bad. Okay.
That's good. Okay, you are up. You hear the sound of combat. You get a vague idea of what's happening beyond the shelf you are. What are you doing?
I want to move into the thick of it.
Uh-huh.
I think I need to
You
move
do-
forward one and then,
Yep.
yep.
Ignore the first green bit, you're good. Yeah, you can go. So that's that green bit to there's your first movement. So if you go down to where it was yellow, sorry.
Go.
There you go. Yeah, you're good there. To that bit.
Yeah,
For some
I
reason,
think
it's counted your previous movement in a bit squiffy.
Yeah, it's fair. I was trying to figure out my movement and I was moving around. I'm like, oh,
Nah, don't
I'll just go back to where I was. Okay, so I'm not quite, so move, I think I'm a little bit far for what I want to do, so I guess shoot this guy.
Okay.
Got a couple guns, including the one from the squawker from earlier.
Roll me a perception check, quick. Hey, okay.
Okay, you got it. Alright, back to details. Do one of these.
A familiar aroma fills your nostrils from down the corridor. It smells very similar to what you carved up yesterday.
I mean, our stockpile's already full. I mean, I'm not a mass murderer. It's yeah, fair. Yeah. So let's
Only
go.
only small scale murder.
Only small scale murder. Let's go ahead and attempt a little pistol action.
It's a solid shot. It's enough. Shot rings true.
Fantastic. And then for my... Does my impact drive work with that, or does it have to be melee?
Impact, I believe, is a melee weapon for impact driver. Let me quickly double check for you. Oops.
The way impact drive works, it's stuck to melee attacks, and it's supposed to expire after you use it. So you cast it, you hit someone, and then it goes off.
Okay.
Good to know. All right. Well, in that case, let's just roll that beautiful
Roll the
damage.
dice.
Maybe. Perfect.
Fucking hell.
Shit.
Straight through. Clear him. Okay. What's it look like?
Well, I pull out my kinetic pistol and I just sight down the barrel of it and just pop him right in the head and make his whole head explode like a melon.
melons spread, splats. There's a wet, sickly squelch as the matter sprays onto the back of the surprised gunner. He's covered in claret. Excellent. Any bonus actions?
Can I hold my bonus action?
You can't say. You can only hold actions.
Well, I think I can fire it again.
So with your let me double check. So you have dual weapon training.
But I think that's for blades, right?
That's for melee weapons, yes. So yeah, as
so I could throw a knife at him.
Do you know what? Yeah, why not?
Okay.
It's cool. I like rule of cool.
Yeah. Well, in that case, what are these?
The knife also flies true. In fact, probably truer than the pistol shot.
I'm better with knives.
And it's just punctures into his back. Yeah, you just hear this pained grunt as the knife sails through the air and stabs into his back. Immediately goes through. If he had a shield, it would have. Again, melee weapons don't really go through shield. That's not a bad idea. We'll revisit that in future. Anyway, train of thought. Yes, knife goes through, stabs into him. There's a gout of blood, a pained cry. 8 damage, respectable. I believe that's you done.
Yeah.
Echo, you're up.
I'm moving a bit like, where the fuck is that one hand? Oh. Oh no, he's dead. Anyway, blades!
With the 2 blades, think out.
Oh.
I have advantage on that because I am higher.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oof.
Oof.
First strike. Swinging a bit. He just sees you coming as he's stabbed in the back by this knife. He just ducks to the side, misses your first swing.
Bonus action. Let's try that again.
Yes.
I have advantage on that as well. Oh my god, my rule. Okay. Echo forgot to turn the power on in his blade, so he's just flailing. He's just wibbly metal noises. Hold on. I'll get the other one. The things won't take on.
I mean, he can't advance past you. You've cornered him, and he's got a body behind him to climb over. It's still an unpleasant situation. Any further movement, or are you done there?
No, I'm just slapping him with flaccid metal. Yep.
Maisie, you're up.
Sorry, I'm just getting over flaccid metal. Hang on. Alright, she's gonna just maneuver around Dorigo. Like, oh my god.
Stop trying to cut corners.
I thought it was gonna be smarter than that. Okay, so and then she's gonna be like, excuse me, pardon me, Dorigo.
He's up against the shelf. You can go right by.
Alright, and then, oh god.
It's like a carnal bloodbath.
Okay, so she's...
You peer down and you just see Echo stood there flailing away with these 2 strips of flaccid metal. This pig on the ground squealing, a knife stuck in its back. You can reach round Echo if you want to do anything.
Can I? Excuse me, Echo, I just...
Yeah, Echo's trying to figure out why they're broken. He's like,
I mean, if you want, you can climb as well, I believe. So I can put you there.
Yeah, but I want to hit him with my knife.
There you go.
I'm gonna reach out and stab him with my plasma blade.
Go
I
for it.
think it's gonna be like a downward stabbing kind of motion at this point, I guess. So where is it?
Plasma blade should be in bonus. Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
And then just click so you don't expend.
Oh, I've already got it up.
Yeah.
So.
Just click it again, and I'll refund
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It should prompt you to whether you want to spend a charge or a slot. Just say no, you don't, because you already got it up.
Got it. Okay.
22. Absolutely. Is more than enough.
Heck yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, I gotta get me one of those.
What's this? It's not enough to kill him. He's certainly out of the fight. I would say at this point, with something like a plasma blade, you'd easily carve a chunk or something off of him as you're grappled onto the side of the shelving.
I'm just gonna as she's reaching out to stab him with this with the knife going down, she just kind of slices the ear off. Just adding insult to injury.
All right.
One-eyed, one-eared.
Oh, I know the rest of it.
Anything further?
No.
All right. He is just immediately just going to toss his gun down
I give this no. Oh God, everyone's dead, aren't they? They're all dead. Everyone's dead. I surrender.
He says this through gritted teeth, knife in his back, ear lopped off, getting slapped in the face with flaccid strips of metal. So he's not going to do anything. It's last at the end of the turn. We go to Dirigo. What do you do?
Well, he's saying that he's surrendering, and knowing why they came here, what they're doing, that seems kind of valuable. So Dirigo's gonna forego shooting him in the face, and instead just step out here and hold the gun on him in case he decides to do anything tricky. But he's just gonna aim past Echo. Don't move. Just gonna keep the gun on him.
In that case, then it sounds that's initiative done.
Ooh.
What we will then do is, as the sound of fighting quickly subsides and calm begins to ascend over Depot 46, the adrenaline that was keeping this scav going just quickly fades, and he passes out. Not enough to be concerning, but just he blacks out for a few moments, giving you all chance to drag things into position, have a quick glance around, see if there's any other signs of life. But as for the aftermath, I think that's probably a good place for us to call it here, and we'll go to the aftermath and look for the crate next session.
Maisie's just gonna pick up his ear and try and stick it back on while he's passed out.
While he's passed out, can I take my knife back, or?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, it's gonna hurt
Absolutely.
more coming out, I think. But all right, just
Yeah.
give it a little yoink, wipe it off, put it back in the bandolier. Perfect.
Awesome. So yeah. Anything anyone wishes to say at this immediate moment before we close out here? Don't worry about I'm going to go check in the boxes. We'll do all of the exploration of this area next session. But yep, you've got your knife back, Maisie. You're currently trying to stick his ear on. Echo, anything you wish to do?
Oh no, Echo's distracted with his swords and why they're not fucking engaged, and he's like,
They're just whoa, 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 like the big sheets of metal.
Yeah.
metal
yeah,
going,
that's exactly what it is.
There we go.
What is going on?
That's weird.
Anything you wish to do at this moment?
Dirigo is. This guy's passed out. He's just thinking, like, he's looking to grab this chicken's kinetic rifle, and, you know, he's looking at pilfering that and their ammo before going to find the box.
Okay, excellent. So I'll sort that out. Last but not least, Mafet. Anything you wish to do?
Yeah, she is going to just kind of see if she feels any more emotions, or like other than like tuning the group out, like if she feels anything else.
The only thing that you would feel is what appears to be a sense of awe and amazement from little Hara Skitch, as she's just watched you guys go in and within 10 seconds just completely butchered these guys. That had caused her so much grief. But yeah, apart from her emotions, there's nothing else. This room feels empty.
Perfect. Then she's just gonna kind of group up for what we do next.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll leave it at that point. I'll sort over the guns and equipment and bits and pieces that you scavenge, and we can grab that next session. Folks, players, thank you. I hope you enjoyed session 2 of Corsairs of the Rift, expanding the world out a little bit more and a little bit of chaos to be had.
Mm-hmm. Bye, chat.
Goodbye, chat.
Bye, chat.
Bye, chat.
And see you next time for Corsairs of the Rift.
Woo.
I did not process any bacon, thank you.
Yet. Okay, I'm going to flick us over to the new end screen.
Ooh.
And I'm going to mute you players up. Thank you very much. I'll speak to you shortly. Bye. Oh, folks. Session done. Over. Completed. Thank you for joining us for episode 2 of Corsairs of the Rift. That was an interesting session. People were butchered, and actually butchered. Yeti, good to see you, my dude. Good to see you. I did catch you earlier but again, like most things when you're in the middle of things, you can't really acknowledge people. But I will also acknowledge Abernathy. Hello. How are you? It has been a while. In fact, no, you were in last session as well, so it's not been a while. Thank you for coming back. Hope you're all keeping well. Been like, yes, I hope you feel better soon, Yeti. Yeah. Progress. The stream's coming along. We've had a few other upgrades and bits and bobs. Oversights that I'd not planned. And whilst the old credit scene's running, let's see who's currently streaming that we can raid. Well, quick shout out, as you can all see. Names from artists. PNG Tubers for today's session was by Awan. You can see them at the top. The initial portraits, so the images from session 1 was done by Asher Bidar. And these awesome wanted posters are created by the one and only King of Roses. Obviously, we'll have more artwork later down the line. But I just wanted to have a little shout out for the people behind the scenes who have also made this possible. And again, just imagine me going to artists who normally do your average PNG tuber stuff, and me being like, "No, I need you to make these weird and wonderful space things that are completely different." There weren't many people up for the task. Ascurious VT, thank you for the follow even. Welcome to the fold. Welcome to our crazy little corner of Twitch. I appreciate the support. Thank you. Right. Raiding. Where are we going, folks? That's the question. At one point, my followers list was full on a Sunday. These days, very quiet. Who's doing Dungeons & Dragons? Ascurious, welcome in again. Literally right at the very end. Right at the very end. If you did see the antics we were up to, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Alright, let's go raid Rattle Rabbit. They're currently doing TTRPG. We've raided Rattle in the past, so... Pokemon. Okay. Pokemon TTRPG. Interesting. Boom. Click the button. Start raid. Amarovsky. I'm going to stop waffling. Mute up. Folks, we will see you all hopefully next Sunday, 8 PM GMT for episode 3 of Corsairs of the Rift. Ta-ta for now.